What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Dean.
I'm Curse.
Just before we get into anything, some great news and great updates about the DeMar Hamlin situation.
Just before we get into anything,
That's my voice if you can't hear it. But yeah, on a serious note, the DeMar Hamlin situation, massive updates. Super happy to hear that he was conscious and communicating with his family members and stuff like that. The first question that he asked was, of course, did they win? And then obviously the doctors responded to him with the whole, you won the game of life. So just super happy to hear that he's okay. Thank God. Obviously he's still in critical condition, but this is massive progress, and I'm sure everybody is super happy to hear about this. And shout out to everyone for the massive amount of support that they gave his charity too. So definitely great news, great update, and super happy to hear all that. So that, just wanted to get that out of the way. And with that, we'll start off with getting our gambling problems out of the way. So here we go. Dean, go right ahead, buddy.
Welcome to PRIZEPICKS Party Mix.
That was horrible.
That was bad. Try again.
That was really bad. Go ahead, try again.
What's the camera doing?
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's focusing.
It is focusing in and out.
Oh,
Should we like move it back a little bit?
wait.
Wait, please stay. Please
In
stay.
the meantime, this is PRIZEPICKS Party Mix.
See, that one was better.
That was better, right?
That was a lot better. You sounded more enthusiastic. The first one, you sounded dead. I'm not gonna lie.
I wasn't expecting. I
like
thought
that.
the Party Mix went
Is
second.
it still
I
doing it?
forgot the order.
No. As of right now, no. But I'm just worried that if you keep if we move,
So move.
that's why I think I'm waving my hand. Yeah. No, I think we're good. I think we're good now. As you can see, I'm wearing a Giant jersey too, by the way, people. They've
Wow.
clinched. We're fucking nice. We already, by the way, if you want football talk, we honestly kind of covered everything on Tuesday. So go watch that podcast. We dropped it Wednesday morning.
First week there was no Thursday night, so
Yeah, there was no Thursday nights. There really isn't anything to cover today for football. So definitely go watch the last podcast, because that is where we did all of our. Actually, that's a Super Bowl MVP jersey. You're so fucking right, Tom. I can't wait till it says like Super Bowl on this, and I can buy that jersey as well. So, but yeah, all right, let's get into it. Who's starting us off?
There's someone outside. So I guess Cruz. Oh, I thought Dean would.
Because he said it.
I can definitely start it off. So
Let's do this.
my first party mix is Jared Stidham for less than 240 and a half passing yards against the Kansas City Chiefs. Second, I have Trevor Lawrence for more than 14 and a half rushing yards against the Titans.
Please lower that.
And then I have Amari Cooper for over 57 and a half receiving yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's all I have for today.
Boom. That was too up.
That was nice. I have Trevor Lawrence over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Derrick Henry over 0.5 passing, rushing, receiving touchdowns. Isaiah Pacheco over 0.5 passing, rushing, receiving touchdowns.
Boom. Okay. I got to find mine now. I lost it. Okay, here we go. All right. I got Justin Jefferson over 90 and a half receiving yards. This man burned me last week. It's again focusing. This camera is bugging out. I don't know why. Trevor Lawrence. Should I pause?
No.
Oh. This is going to be amazing. The TikTok's going to look great. Trevor Lawrence, my GOAT, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Travis Etienne, over 84.5 rushing and receiving. I'm a big Jags guy this week.
And I got Patrick Mahomes more than 319 and a half passing yards.
Boom.
Justin Jefferson more than
He's doing it
90 and a
for
half
himself.
receiving yards. And
Where's
Christian Kirk more than 59 and a half receiving yards.
Ooh.
Lock it in, I guess.
Ooh.
Why?
I don't know. I just boo.
Anyway, that was oh wait, Chris.
No, Chris did his.
Okay. That was
Chris
our
did his.
party mix for this week.
There it is.
And moving on to
FanDuel Fridays.
He usually fires it off.
I didn't have any fun.
It's all good.
Kevin Durant to score 25 plus, LaMelo Ball to score 20 plus, Bojan Bogdanovic to score 15 plus, Cleveland Cavaliers plus 6.
yeah, mine was I had a couple of the same ones. I had Kevin Durant score 25 plus, Bojan put up 15 plus. I have the Sixers money line against the Bulls and the Wizards money line against the Thunder.
Okay, so I also have Kevin Durant to score 25 plus, so that's a 3 for 3 so far. You better have it.
All right.
I got the Brooklyn Nets money line. I have Pascal Siakam to score 20 plus against my Knicks, and then I have Bam Adebayo to also score 20 plus.
I have Tyrese Halliburton to score 15 plus, Bam Adebayo to get 8 plus rebounds, the Nets money line, and the Bucks alternate spread -4.5. Lock it in.
You couldn't even do more. It's the Hornets. Do more, man. Oh, you're exactly plus 250.
I know.
Holy shit.
I picked it and I was like, wow, it's meant to be.
Yeah, I'm plus 285 at the current moment, by the way. Odds are changing. But Dean, what are you what's your odds?
Plus 418.
And Chris, do you have yours? Wait, actually I can
Plus
double check.
322.
There it is. Okay. So that's that. Any topics for basketball that we'd like to cover before we get into our ultimate portion of the day?
Last night, Lauri Markkanen.
Wait.
Wait.
I thought we were going to do football first. The favorites in each conference. Isn't that what we said?
Did we do that? Did we do that a couple days ago or no? I wanted that for a certain
I mean,
reason.
yeah, but we're all on the podcast too. So even if we were doing it for that certain reason, we would all.
Yeah. I
Still
forgot.
good,
I thought we
yeah.
did it the other day too. That's the
Okay,
only
so
reason I
then-
said that.
okay,
But
so we won't- I don't know.
if we here's a
I'm
TikTok.
pretty sure we did.
Let's run through it anyway. AFC, NFC favorites, and who you got in the Super Bowl. Well, who you got winning the Super Bowl? Just run through it. So, Chris, do you want to start?
Yeah, the Cowboys as the favorite in the NFC, the Chiefs as the favorite in the AFC, and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Cool. Dean, who we got?
I have the Chiefs as the favorite in the AFC, and also the Cowboys as the favorite in the NFC. But I'm going to say the Cowboys. Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. It's their year.
Whoa.
I'm a big believer in Dak.
Really? I think he's their downfall, honestly. Okay. I'm riding my pick. I have the 49ers as the favorite in the NFC. The AFC, the Buffalo Bills come out. They're going to do it for DeMar. And then I have the Buffalo Bills winning the Super Bowl.
I have the Eagles in the NFC and the Bills in the AFC, with the Bills winning it all.
Nice. There we go. All right. So, Trunks, name me 5 players on the Bills defense.
No.
Exactly. It's okay. But anyways, yes. So that's our picks for who we got making the Super Bowl, and then who we have as our Super Bowl winning team in the end. So honestly, there's a lot of parity in the NFL this season. So a lot of teams can honestly make a run at it. I just think the only team that can't do it is the fucking Vikings. Vikings suck, fraudulent. We're gonna beat them. Me and Dean currently have a bet in case you didn't watch the show from Wednesday, but you definitely should. If the Giants and the Vikings do end up playing each other, I have the Giants to win, and it's a $100 bet. He has the Vikings to win. So can't wait till I win that $100 big time. Yo, what are you, man? Stop it. They're fake. They're fake. But yeah. All right. Are we ready to get into our ultimate topic of the day? Is there anything else we'd like? Actually, no. Let's talk about some basketball, bro. Let's talk about some basketball.
The obvious one, our ball game star of the night last night was Lauri Markkanen. He dropped 49 points, 8 rebounds, was perfect from the free throw line, 13 for 13. They got the W against the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking Lauri Markkanen's continuing his all-star campaign.
Yeah, he's
He's got to make it.
Okay, so with Anthony Davis and Zion Williamson now missing extended periods of time. Is there a world where Lauri Markkanen is an all-star starter? The game is in Utah.
Bro,
It only
I don't
makes
think
sense.
he'll get
He's
the
only-
fan vote.
He's only gotten better as the season's gone along.
Did he make the fan vote at all?
Did you guys see there was
In the
no
first-
He was 7th
there was
in
no,
the front court. I
no
think.
Julius, no Jalen
Yes,
in the fan vote?
yes,
I thought that
yes.
was crazy.
But
Derrick Rose
I
is
could
not-
How many
him-
times did you vote?
I don't know. I usually
You're a
never vote.
That's on you.
You're a Knicks
That's
fan.
true.
You're supposed to vote for your
I'll vote
guys.
right now. All right, cool.
I know DeMar DeRozan was in there. 'Cause I voted.
Tomorrow I see it.
That's I like it. Jalen obviously deserved to be in there, as did Julius. Julius has been
Julius more than
fantastic.
Jalen.
I disagree.
Really?
I think Jalen should. If we were to have one All-Star, I think it should be Jalen Brunson.
I truly think
completely
Julius having a
disagree.
better season.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I
Julius
think,
having the best season of his
I
career.
think
actually.
Jalen Brunson has changed life for us. So
I don't
would
think that
give
has to
him
do with
that.
All-Star voting. I think
He's been more important for the team.
Right,
But
yeah.
Julius Randle's been clear as a
Statistically,
Yeah.
has had a better season. Yes, sure, but I'd give Jalen Brunson the All-Star spot for the Knicks. That's just me personally. That's not even me hating on Julius. That's just me being dead honest. I just think Jalen Brunson is having a better season.
I think also with the layout of the players in the All-Star voting, I think Julius has a better chance than Jalen anyway. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's a world where Lauri makes the starting lineup, but I think it's only if AD and Zion can't play in an All-Star game, because I feel like they're the fan vote and everything else. I think they're gonna.
Well,
make
I
the
just
lineup.
think at this point it might come down to games played. I mean, it depends on how much time the two of them actually do miss, because if they miss a bunch of time, they shouldn't be All-Star starters, if I'm being completely honest. Lauri's only missed 3 games this season, so I don't know, man. I think there's a world. Do I think it's likely? No.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But it'd be super fucking cool to see that, because, you know, the All-Star game's in Utah, and Lauri is currently playing for the Utah Jazz, so it'd be super dope. He's having a career year.
Fan voting doesn't make sense.
I hate fan voting. I really do.
Melo's played what, 10, 11 games, and he's 7th in guards. Like, it doesn't
I
make
understand him. Like,
I don't.
Fan voting makes sense.
Like-
It's who the fans vote for.
Yeah.
So
sense. Well, that's would be
That's the
why it
point.
doesn't make sense. Yeah.
but that's why it's not just fan voting.
No, fan voting, the concept itself does make sense. Yes, I see what you're saying, Chris. But the fact that
it matters.
some of these,
Yeah.
yes, that's the fucking dumb part.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it
should
shouldn't
go away
matter
from
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
But it
I just-
matters to the point where these guys aren't going to get in just because the fans vote like that. Like Nick Claxton isn't going to get in.
No,
Austin Reeves isn't going to get in.
no, of course. I mean, obviously, Derrick Rose isn't getting it. Bless you. Bless you.
Or Russell Westbrook.
Bless you. Yeah, Russell Westbrook ain't gonna make it either, obviously. But I just don't like it, man, because, like, I don't know. It's this is a popularity contest, obviously, to an extent, and then because isn't the leading vote getters the captains? Bless you. They're the captains, correct? Bless you.
Yeah. It's LeBron and KD. Makes sense.
No, man,
Oh,
no.
I know.
I don't know.
Like, respectfully to LeBron, no.
He's
How?
still
Shouldn't
the
be the
face of the
captains.
NBA.
It's the All-Star game.
It should be Luka.
I'm
It
sorry.
should be
if
Luka
you want,
Jokic.
If you want somebody in front of a camera drafting a team on national television, you'd rather LeBron James than Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
That's just straight up.
I don't.
He's the
Bro,
face
I
of the
see
league.
it every single year, bro. I see it every single year. I don't need to see it again. If you want to, bro, I think personally that Luka or Jokic should be the guys to be drafting their team because they deserve it.
probably.
But they ain't more popular than LeBron.
I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. It's a popularity contest.
That's
Well,
the
yeah,
All-Star
it's the whole
game
point.
is.
I fucking hate that.
It's literally fan voting.
I hate that.
That's the point.
I don't like that. I think
I don't think it
Jokic
really
or Luka.
matters.
So maybe you should-
I just think it'd be
Have
super
voters.
dope to have to have either one of them like actually be on TV, being pushed like as like essentially the face of the league. That's what I think would be super cool. But
But they aren't the face of the league.
Luka will be, I think.
He will be. But he's not.
whatever, man.
So if there's a spot open with no Zion or AD, do you give, as of right now, do you give the edge to Lauri or DeMontis Sabonis?
Lauri.
Yo, shout out Chris
I said
LeBron,
Lauri.
man.
Shout out
Chris LeBron, man.
on
Thank you
big
for
screen.
posting, bro.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you. But anyways, do I give it?
It's close. It's definitely close.
Wait. But You're saying one of the spots opens or both of them don't end up playing and
Well,
stuff?
if both of the spots are open, then I wouldn't be asking.
Yeah,
Both of
okay.
those
All
guys.
right.
I'm going with one spot, and I want you to pick one or the other.
Shit.
I'd probably.
Who do I think is having the better season? Personally, I think it's Domantas Sabonis. But with that being said, for the vibes, Lauri should be
Just
in
because
there.
it's in Utah. he'll
Yes,
probably get it.
exactly what I'm saying. Yes, for the vibes,
Yeah.
Lauri should make it.
I don't know. I lean Sabonis.
I-
Sabonis
Either
will
way.
win.
I would take
Yeah.
Sabonis, yes, personally.
Objectively, yeah. But if I'm voting with my heart, Lauri's my guy. This is the story of him coming to Utah. Like, Bulls didn't want him anymore. You know, his
Cavs
career was
didn't want
kind
him
of
anymore.
like, is this the best we're going to see out of Lauri? And then he explodes in Utah and is, the best player on that team. It's pretty cool.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great story for him. I mean, a lot of Bulls fans at a certain point, you can attest to this. A lot of people thought he was going to be a stud to a point. And then,
Yeah, and then we had some guy named Jim Boylan coach the team. And
Fucked everything up.
and now here he is showing what he can actually do. So, yeah, I mean, for vibes, I definitely think Lauri would make it, but Sabonis is having a better
I
season.
think the game being in Utah definitely matters.
Speaking of Kings, De'Aaron Fox, late in games, is just catching bodies.
Bro.
It's just
Yes.
catching bodies.
I love the Kings, bro.
They are so fun to
I
watch.
said it before the
So
season
fun
started
to watch.
when we did standings. I was like, yo, they're gonna make the playoffs, and look at them now. They're thriving.
It's
I love
very close though.
the fall
So
is
be careful.
inevitable.
God damn.
It probably is.
I'm
They're such a
just
bad
not-
defense.
Throwing in Nico Collins.
Oh, you just saw that? This is your first
Yeah.
time seeing
I'm
that?
just not
Yeah.
fully bought in yet.
Yeah, I
They're
watched that
fun.
shit.
I love watching them, but I'm not. I
Kings
think
fans deserve it.
I think they'll get the play.
In?
Yeah, they'll get the play in. Will they win the play in? I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to finish as a top 6 seed. Look, as of
It
right
is tough.
now, it's Denver, Memphis, New Orleans, Dallas, them, and then the Clippers. I think the other 5 teams are there comfortably, and I think one of Portland, Phoenix, or Golden State finishes with a better record than the Kings and moves them down in the players. So
I would agree.
That's fair.
It's tough because D-Book, it probably won't be the Suns because D-Book ain't going to be back for a while.
Is there a timetable?
3 weeks.
It was 4 weeks last week, so yeah, probably 3
It's
weeks
not
now.
terrible.
For reevaluation, I think,
It
though.
was 3 weeks for evaluation.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, it is. That means it's going to be an extended portion. It means it's probably going to be at bare minimum a month. Because even when you reevaluate,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you're stepping right on the court right after that. So, I don't know. It's tough. But I do think Golden State's going to be in the top 5 come season's end, especially with.
You'd hope so.
Especially if
stepping
Clay
up.
keeps playing how he's playing.
Plays the line.
That can't be sustainable, man.
I know. He's
Can't
playing the
be
best basketball of his
sustainable.
career right now.
No, he really
It's
is.
crazy.
I mean,
In the beginning of the season, everybody was like, he's washed. He's
Yeah.
being one of those
I
people.
thought that
Yes.
too. I mean, coming off 2 crazy injuries, he didn't look great last year. He didn't look great to start the season. So I was like, all right, well, is this just the new Clay? And he's like, everybody shut the fuck up. This is,
Yeah.
I'm back.
That shot he hit against the Pistons the other night.
crazy.
Only
I
for
know.
Sadiq Bey to
Yo.
one up him.
I don't know if you guys saw the NBA
5-second violation.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw.
It was a 5-second
We saw.
violation.
Because our boy
It was bad.
Deadpool, shout out our boy
it
Deadpool.
wasn't a 5-second violation. The count doesn't start until this. It doesn't start when the ref hands you the ball. The count starts because there was a little timer with that little clip, and they started the timer as soon as he handed you the ball. The count start. The ref isn't a robot.
Yeah.
They don't have stopwatches.
No, I know.
All they could do is do this
Yeah,
5
yeah.
times. The ref was literally like this, about to do his 5th count, but then he got the ball. I'm sure if he got to here, he would have called the 5-second violation. It's as simple as that. It's crazy that Warriors fans could go on Twitter and say it's us versus the refs. Scroll over. They won the other day when they beat the Hawks because Klay Thompson traveled on that pass to Draymond Green
Everybody
in
travels.
the overtime.
Everybody
Yeah, but it
does
came
travel.
out in the 2-minute report that
he
shouldn't
traveled,
have
yeah.
won. So we can't be saying it's us versus the refs. The refs miscalled.
It's
That's
something about Donovan's lane violation too, the 2-minute report.
The Bulls in their last 3 losses have got absolutely fucked by the last 2-minute report.
Yeah, I mean every team's gonna get
It's-
fucked by the refs,
it's
but it evens out in
basketball.
the end. It evens out in the end usually.
I just want to, I don't know if we're changing subjects. Did you have something to say about that?
You want to change the subject? We can change the
What's wrong
subject.
with the fucking Clippers? Man?
They
Holy shit! What happened last night? Kawhi and
Yo,
Paul George.
They gave up at halftime.
I know
As-
Kawhi's not playing much, but 6 points and
Well, they're
3
4 and 6 in their last 10, and if I'm not mistaken, Kawhi and PG have both played in the last 9. So
like 3 points from PG.
Not the last night.
Like,
They've
come
missed a
on,
couple
bro.
games within that.
What are we doing?
I'm pretty sure. Kawhi didn't play a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure. I can almost guarantee that because I checked the box score and he wasn't
Their
there.
box score looks fucking dreadful. Holy shit!
I mean, they only played the first half.
2 minutes
Yeah,
from
it's
Reggie
bad.
Jack. Reggie Jack. You played 18 minutes. Reggie Jack. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. You're just running around. You're just running around, bro.
Yo, speaking of running around, Reggie Bullock had a 0-point game a couple nights ago. Literally, barely had any stats.
it was last
Yeah.
night.
That's Reggie Bullock.
Was it last night? Yeah.
They had
Bro,
4 stocks.
yes, he did have 4 stocks though. But yeah, no, they got the break speed off them. Like bad. It was a 40-point game. Like the final score was like what, 30? And 30 doesn't even do it justice. Like it was worse. It was so much worse. And I mean, there are problems with the Clippers, man. Like I don't think John Wall played last night, but John Wall's not making up a 50 point difference. They essentially didn't play their starters in the second half. Start of the half, essentially, they
Because they
were
were so
already
fucking
playing guys.
god-awful.
They were already playing like Moses Brown and stuff, and it was just the bench was emptied. It was not good at all. It was very ugly.
It was disgusting.
I turned that thing off in the second quarter because I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
even going to bother anymore. I didn't care enough to watch the game.
Shout out Moses Brown, double.
Do you think they turn it around? I feel like Kawhi and PG have to play consistently.
That's what I was
for them
about to
get
say.
the chemistry
And
up.
do I think that happens? No.
Like against a team like the Nuggets, who are legit and they've been playing together. You know, they stand no chance right as of now.
No.
Kawhi needs to get back in the court consistently.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue, man. And it doesn't look like he has his legs under him yet either.
In a playoff series,
Comes and
it's
goes.
different. You know
Comes
what I
and
mean?
goes,
Then
man.
the Clippers are fair game. You know what I mean? But you got to get there. You got to get good seeding. You can't just go, dive right into it against the fucking Nuggets or
I think they are a team that in the end doesn't care about the seeding. Honestly.
No, they don't.
I don't think they give a fuck
No.
about seeding. To be
They should
completely
get
honest.
in.
They just care about getting in, and then they think it'll all fix itself. Because, you have Kawhi and Paul George and one of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and you just think that it's going to fix itself. But it's not. You don't play consistently together. You don't get any team chemistry. These guys have no idea what type of role they're playing any given night. So when you don't have Kawhi Leonard, you have Marcus Morris taking more shots. And now when you do have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, Marcus Morris isn't taking a lot of shots. Or Reggie Jackson isn't handling the ball as much as he would be without them. So it's just a different role every single night. How do you find any fucking consistency in your role when you're not playing the same guys on every single night?
Right.
Well, there's also flaws within the roster.
For sure.
Not having a backup center is burning them.
Oh,
Yeah.
so bad for them. Zubac has been great,
Yeah, he's been really good.
but he can't play 48 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I
Who
mean,
do they get? Because they got to make a deal with that much probably. No?
I feel like,
There
Sure
you
they
go,
will.
Pirtle too.
yes,
Yeah.
completely agree with that.
Perfect fit. Yeah.
But it's you don't have assets. You have
Clippers
no
have
assets.
assets. They don't have many picks, but picks are picks, and they definitely have movable contracts.
Contracts, yes, but I feel like the
don't
Spurs are
have
going to
any
look for a
right?
pick.
They
The only
have-
guy that I
they-
can see them trading is Terrence Mann. He's the only guy I'd look at as a legitimate
One of the guys
asset.
playing well though, at the moment.
Exactly. But he's legitimately your only young asset. And he's not even that young. He's like, what, 24, 25, which is still young, yes.
In the
But
NBA, it's not super.
no. You're essentially looked at as like you're hitting your ceiling by the time or not hitting your ceiling, but like you're who you are at 25, 26.
Right.
So I don't think Terrence Mann really has much growth there. But he's a very good glue guy. But it's like, are the Spurs looking for that? Probably not. And you don't have picks.
Well, they just lost Devin Vassell too, right? The Spurs
Yes,
for a
Devin
long
Vassell will
time.
be out for a while.
Yeah. So
So-
they're big on those.
Shout out Devin Vassell, man. He's having a
Wendy.
fucking amazing season too, by the way. One of the best 3-point shooters in the entire league, period. Like off the dribble, everything. He's been amazing this season. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you
I
realistically
mean,
give
they
up.
could trade their 2028 or 2029 pick along with however however many seconds they need to throw in there along with Terrence Mann. It's not like they don't have any assets.
That would
At this
probably
point,
be
they have
enough.
to just go all in
Yeah,
because they already traded everything.
Right, that's what
You
I'm
do.
saying.
And it's not like the superstars aren't locked up. They're locked up
Yeah.
for a while. So yeah, it's tough. I don't know, man. You do have to go all in, but to a point, like this team is just flawed, man. Like it really is. And you don't think so going into the season and stuff because they have one of the deepest rosters, but they are so incredibly flawed. And it's like apparent watching them. If Kawhi and Paul George aren't themselves, they're not winning.
Yeah.
So it's that simple.
Do you think it's possible they blow it up if the season don't work out?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think they're so incredibly
Go back on that?
flawed. I think they're still one of the better teams in the NBA. And like we've mentioned a bunch of times, Kawhi and PG have been in and out of the lineup this season, and they're still staying afloat. So if Kawhi and PG are there, they're going to be competitive. So I don't think they're going to blow. How are they going to blow it up? They're going to trade both of them.
Plus, this is their first season with Kawhi. Well, this is Kawhi's first season back since tearing his ACL. Typically, it'll take longer than that for you to really get back to being 100% yourself. So, I don't know. It's tough. But side note, I just want to put this out there. Ian Rappaport just tweeted, for the first time, Bill's safety DeMar Hamlin is addressing his team via FaceTime. Breathing tube is out, and he spent the morning speaking to various teammates on FaceTime. Now he's delivering a message to the entire group. So amazing to fucking hear. Best news you probably could have seen.
Yeah.
So super happy to hear that. Bills, go win a Super Bowl for the fucking guy. Please do. That'd be a super dope moment. I was actually saying yesterday to Lab in the gym, by the way, I'm going to say this and then we'll pass off this. What if they do make the Super Bowl and they're doing player intros and DeMar Hamlin's there and they do a fucking single intro by himself?
We'll definitely do that.
And that would be one of the best fucking moments you could
It's
have.
going to be the storyline of all their whole playoff run.
Yeah.
You know, now that's
But I just
now
think,
that he's doing okay.
yeah, exactly. That'd be a super dope moment, man. Like that'd be amazing. I'd get goosebumps from that. But yeah, Clippers ass as of right now.
Marcus Cousins working out for the Lakers soon.
Yeah.
This is the
Good.
yearly DeMarcus Cousins workout.
Bro, he should be.
He should be in the league.
He played well last season. Who did he play for last season?
The Nuggets, and he was great for them as a backup, especially in the
Like,
playoffs.
it made no sense to me
Clippers.
how they kept
Did
DeAndre
he-
Jordan.
Clippers should. Yes, he played for the Clippers for a little while. Yes, Clippers would make a lot of sense as a DeMarcus Cousins landing spot, especially because him and John Wall are best friends.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Are
Marcus
there-
and Dwight, I don't understand how.
Dwight, yes, same
I
thing.
don't know.
I mean, we talked about this, right?
Yes, we spoke about it on Tuesday. It's tough, man. DeMarcus Cousins should definitely get a contract. I hope it all works out for him. I want to see him back in the league, man.
Yeah.
It sucks, the whole downfall of DeMarcus Cousins. It really does, because he was
The best center.
the best center in the league prior to the Jokic and Embiid breakout. Yeah. Yeah, he
Was there
ruptured his
another
Achilles.
injury?
Yeah,
Injury or-
squad.
Wow, yeah. We thought the Warriors was his comeback.
Oh
Where
my
he couldn't get back on the court.
God. We thought when he signed with the Warriors, I think the whole basketball world blew up.
Yeah.
And lost their minds
We all
because
thought it
we
was
all
over.
thought it was over. And then he wasn't himself anymore, unfortunately. So, but yeah, any other teams we want to talk about? Cleveland Cavaliers a little bit, or do we think they're?
Oh,
Already.
we could talk. Cavs, what do you?
Do we think?
Cavs sit at 25-14, fourth in the Eastern
Just beat the
Conference.
Suns.
They just beat the Suns in an ugly game.
Yes, it was a bad game.
Uh,
I'll ask this. This will be the question that I pose. What's the realistic ceiling, in your opinion, on the Cleveland Cavaliers?
second round. I
Yeah. I was gonna say second round.
Really?
said it in my video. Check that out.
He did, yes.
Reacted to hot takes, but to get to further than the second round, you're going to have to beat one of Boston, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, or Philly. And I just can't see the Cavs doing that in a 7-game series.
I'm saying this,
See the
those
Cavs
series are going to be
Philly.
really good.
Oh my God, the
Series
Eastern
are gonna be
Conference
insane.
series are going to be
Yeah.
insane.
I don't know. I
Same
think
thing with the West.
I think the Cavs are really good. I think they could make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they can sneak their way in there. If someone has a bad series, if someone gets hurt, I think they 100% have a chance.
Philly's prone to bad series,
If
so
someone
maybe.
gets hurt, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
gonna predict anyone getting hurt, but
Yeah, we knock on wood with that.
Philly is prone to bad series, but it's different now. It's just different. They were prone to bad series when it was just Embiid there, and obviously last season was what it was, but Harden was playing hurt. But
Yes, he was.
now they have Harden and Embiid to help each other out and pick up the slack for each other. You have Tyrese Maxey who could, explode for 30 plus any night. Tobias Harris, as much as everyone likes to shit on Tobias Harris, could go for 25
He's been
plus
great this season
any
for them.
given night. So I
don't see that.
I will say,
Celtics looks Nets look unstoppable.
to add to what you said, your video was great, by the way. But he mentioned that Tyrese Maxey is the perfect complement to Harden and Embiid because he's literally the antithesis of how Harden and Embiid play. He literally loves to run, and he's one of the fastest players in the NBA. So he gets them to push the pace at times, while Embiid and Harden, when you get into the half court set, are very methodical, slow, and don't rush themselves. But Tyrese Maxey is a perfect complement to those two. So that's a fun team, man. That's a fun team. Were they your final picks? Your finals pick? They were, right? To win it all or no?
Sixers?
Yeah.
I forget that, actually.
But no, obviously the Cavs could go on a run. I just think in a 7-game series against those 4 teams, they just don't have a chance.
I don't think they match up well with the Sixers, if I'm being completely honest.
I think they really match up well against any teams in those 4 teams.
Honestly, yeah.
Boston would make quick work of them.
They really need wings, bro.
Yeah,
They really need
yeah.
wings.
Boston and Brooklyn would honestly probably sweep them. Maybe they go 5.
You think it'd be that bad?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Who's
far this
starting the
season,
wings?
the games that
You're
Cleveland and
probably going to
Boston
have
have
Evan
played,
Mobley going someone, and Isaac Okoro will start at that point. That's the
Good
thing.
luck with that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe they can move to the deadline.
Yeah,
They need to. They need to.
They definitely are going to be one of the buyers at the deadline, and they are a team that if they make the right move, I would definitely change my outlook
Yes.
on them and consider them a contender.
So
I've heard Bojan linked to them. If they get Bojan, that's crazy.
perfect.
I still think their ideal player is a guy that could play very good wing defense, obviously, and shoot the 3 ball because it's space to the 4. And you can't afford another guy that can't really shoot. Bojan does try hard on defense, but he's not one of these elite defenders.
So who do you think they should get?
It's tough, man.
There's
You
not
could
really
s-
going to be any.
elite 3 and D
No.
wings because who's trading one of them? Look, Jay Crowder, but I feel like I say that for every fucking
I'd
team.
rather have Bojan than Big Crowder.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Lakers end up getting Bojan. I don't know how,
Oh, I hope so.
but I think they end up getting Bojan, and I think it'd be perfect for them if they do. Obviously, but I don't know. It's tough. I'd have to look through trade targets, teams that are selling and stuff. Josh Richardson is a guy that makes a lot of sense for the Cavs. Can shoot the 3 ball, play some good wing defense, and he's not a complete negative overall on offense aside from the 3 ball. So I don't know. It's tough. But yeah, no, one move and the Cavs are legit and they're terrifying and you don't want to play them. So that's just, I think I agree. Second round exit. I agree with Trunks and Chris. So you don't think they're a realistic finals team, Dean? You have them capped out at the Eastern Conference Finals?
I mean, just the East is so stacked. You guys are right. It's going to be tough to even get past the second round. And if they do, they have to do it again against a team like the Celtics, Bucks, Nets. It's just once, okay, maybe they can squeak by, but they're not beating those kind of teams twice in a series. You know what I mean?
The series are going to be amazing, though. I really hope we get a Celtics-Cavs series because the 2 games they played so far this season.
Well, that's a good point, Trunks. That you mentioned
All right.
series.
It's a great
the
point.
series you want to see. So
Good job, fellas.
transitioning.
Yeah.
I put out a tweet and it made me think. I was just bored and I was like, well, no, it was right after we posted the Mavs Nuggets video. And I was like, wow, we need a Mavs Nuggets
We do.
series.
No, we do.
So I was in the gym and I was like, what other series do we need? So I put out a little tweet with 10, 9, something like that series that I want to see. So then I figured we'd do it on the podcast. So what are the top 3 series that you want to see in this year's playoffs?
Well, as I said, Cavs-Celtics, just because of the 2 games they've played so far this season, I would love to see that. I feel like
Feels
It'd
like
be a really
ages ago.
I know, It does, but
It really does.
That was like
Yeah.
the first.
I think
second
both
of the
games went to
season.
overtime.
Yeah, yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
That second game was really crazy.
Yeah.
That was when Tatum had that crazy dunk at the end.
Mhm. That was wild.
I feel like we need a rematch of Mavs Suns. I need to see Lucas on Depot again. That's always a good
Okay.
game between those two teams.
Okay.
And honestly, they haven't played yet this season. I really want to see the Pelicans and Kings in a series. Two young, up and coming teams.
I think the
I feel like that'd be a
Pelicans
really
fucking
good
kill
series.
I was gonna
Uh-huh.
say Pelicans, Grizzlies. I don't know how that would work out.
could be a good
but
series,
Zion,
though.
Ja,
I
1,
was-
2. See who
Yeah.
you know.
I was about to say,
King of the
I feel
king of
like
that draft.
my number one is honest, and this is an odd one because like whatever, but they have the rivalry. There's the storyline, bro. Grizzlies Pelicans would be fucking great to watch, especially after the Zion thing.
That's what I just
That is
said.
what he said.
Oh, word?
Ja versus Zion. Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly what I just
Grizzlies and
said.
Pelicans.
Shit.
Wow.
Okay.
So y'all agree. Nice.
Nah,
Thank
yeah. I agree with you.
That's when I talk.
Great idea.
It is a fantastic idea, dude.
It's crazy no one thought about that.
I mean, the rivalry's there. They almost fought each other. Zion dunked at the end of the game,
Yeah.
and they took that as disrespect. While they were up by what, like 15 to 20 or something like that. So, I mean, the Grizzlies are that team that like to talk their shit.
Grizzlies
and
could, bro. So many teams series would be great.
I-
Them against the Warriors again.
that's my number one.
Grizzlies and Warriors would be crazy.
Bro, give me another Celtics in that series.
That's
'Cause the
my
Nets are
number
different.
one.
Yeah.
The Nets are
That's my
different.
number one. I need that series.
It-
like, I need it injected into my.
I was about to say exactly
This is
that.
gonna be me if they play each other in the series.
Bucks, Sixers.
I don't think I'd touch my phone. That shit's going on Do Not Disturb every game, and I'm
What
not.
you say?
Bucks, Sixers.
Bucks Sixers will be
Giannis
cool.
and
Yeah.
Harden,
You finish up your list, buddy.
My list.
What's your third?
Oh,
You just
that's
said
three?
two.
Give me Knicks, Hawks. Give me,
Oh,
give me
yes.
Knicks, Hawks.
Oh shit!
Why
That would
not?
probably
Why
more
not?
likely be a play.
Yeah, if there's a plan,
No,
yeah.
that's
That'd be a
One
sick
game Knicks Hawks playing,
That would be
Hopefully,
insane.
it's
Yeah,
at-
we're
it's
there.
at
In
the Garden,
MSG?
Yeah.
bro. We out.
Oh,
Yeah, we out. 100%.
Yes.
So I had the Celtics Nets at number one. Obviously, the Mavs Nuggets at number two. We've spoke about it a million times.
I
Just-
kept them. I didn't even.
It
yeah.
needs to happen just for
for the podcast.
Yeah, so
for
we,
the podcast.
so we can be
yes.
settled. And then I have a list of all my other ones. I put them in order. I had Grizzlies Warriors at 3, but I'm gonna change my third one. I want to see the Bucks and Cavs in a 7-game series.
How they defend
I think the
Giannis.
Cavs have the best personnel
Yes.
to guard Giannis, so I think that'd be really interesting. I think, like I said, a few minutes ago, I don't think the Cavs could beat any of those upper 4 teams in the Eastern Conference, but if there was one of them that they could beat, it would be the Bucks,
Yeah.
and I think they match up really well against the Bucks. And if they do add wing depth in the offseason and they happen to play the Bucks in the offseason at the trade deadline, and they happen to play the Bucks, I think the Bucks could be in serious trouble.
So I'll ask this. I just said Josh Richardson. Does Josh Richardson move the needle a little bit for the Cavs, or no?
Do they keep Karis LeVert?
Yes.
I'd still predict them to be a second round exit, but I give them more of a chance. Yeah.
Okay.
What about like Lou Dort on the Cavs? It's like a
Lou
That's
Dort-
honestly an interesting one.
Lou Dort on the Cavs is what Isaac Okoro is supposed to be. So yeah,
Yeah.
that moves the needle for me a lot actually.
Lou Dort.
he's
the,
like a trade candidate for the Thunder, right? They're
the
trying to,
fucking torture chamber, baby. Yes, they are. I love that nickname. It's so funny.
Yo, did you see the nicknames that the Timberwolves are giving their players on Twitter?
Yes, bro. Please
I did
don't
see
even
that.
get into them. Please don't. say it.
Godzilla.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Godzilla.
What was Cats?
The other one was the
Cats was horrible.
What?
Let me see.
I think Cats was Big Purr. I swear to God, I think Cats was Big Purr. Oh my God. Like, there's no way you come up with that nickname and think like, yeah, we're gonna post this. This is a good idea.
Yes,
See if I can find it.
There's no way you had a media meeting and said, Big Purr was a good nickname. There's not a shot. They definitely deleted it, bro. They got shit
They
on.
probably deleted it.
They got shit on. There's no way they kept it.
D-Lo and the Big Purr. You can't guard Godzilla in the paint.
There it is. Yes. Duo and the Big Purr. Oh my God. You can't guard Godzilla.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Another playoff series though that I'd like to see is
Big Purr fits
the
Cat
Kings
so well.
versus the
Yes, it
Nuggets.
does.
I think the Kings versus the Nuggets, they played like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, whatever it was. I think Sabonis, with his improved defense, is one of the few guys who, obviously Sabonis isn't this all-NBA defender, but in terms of just the physicality and the body type to
Post defense. Yeah.
make life difficult on Jokic, I think he's up there with one of the best in the league. And Kings are just fun, and the Nuggets are fun. 2 of the best offenses in the NBA. So
Yes.
that series would be very up and down, like fast-paced.
I will say, Sabonis kind of got sunned a couple days ago by Steven Adams, bro.
He did.
That was bad.
He did.
Steve Adams is a big boy.
He is a fucking big boy, bro. I think he had like 12 offensive rebounds in that game or some shit, bro. It was crazy. Yeah, Steven Adams. Put some respect on that man's name. But yeah, nah, I think that'd be a fun one. My third one, I feel like I gotta go Bucks Sixers. I think Bucks Sixers would be super fun to watch. Big Purr fits Cat so well, says Tom. Yes, it does. I definitely agree. I think Bucks Sixers would be a super fun series to watch. I think they match up incredibly well against each other. Obviously, you've got Drew, who's probably going to guard Harden, and then Joel, who might just sit his ass in the paint and let Giannis shoot all day. So I think that's going to be a great dynamic. I think it'll be a fun series to watch. So the East, all of them. You could say all of them.
Bro.
All of the top 5 play each
Yes.
other, and it's my top 5.
Yeah.
Aside from that, yeah, I mean, the playoffs are just going to be amazing this season. So I'm super excited for that.
I really hope the Kings make it, bro. Their fans deserve it.
No,
I
they
mean,
do.
It was like last week against the Jazz. You guys see that video of Kevin Porter hitting the 3
And the
and
camera
the crowd going
shakes.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro? It
Bro.
sounded like John
Yeah.
Cena pulling up to the Royal
Yes,
Rumble.
literally. In
Yes,
08.
bro. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy,
Oh my God, bro. Nah, the Kings have a great fucking atmosphere.
bro. Yes,
Great
they have some of the
atmosphere.
best fans.
Their
in the
fans are
league. 'Cause
amazing,
no one's
bro.
a bandwagon Kings.
Nope,
Take
not
a
at all.
trip out to Sacramento and see
I would honestly do the same thing at some point. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. If they're in the play-in, we should go.
Yeah.
We should go to a 1 game in Sacramento. That'd be dope. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun playoffs, definitely, in the NBA. Any other topics we want to cover? Any other teams we want to speak about before we get into?
I think we're all caught up since Tuesday.
Let's go Knicks. All right. So, for our main topic of discussion on today's podcast, we're gonna do a role player draft. So, if you can't hear me, it's me again.
But
But
it's really a role player draft.
no,
Under
it's
20
not.
points per
It's-
game.
yes,
player
that's
draft.
the rule for this, but we coined it. Well, we didn't coin it. Shout out Through the Wire. They came up with this idea earlier in the season.
Yeah.
We're
Still their idea.
we're stealing another one of their ideas because
They
they
have
have
good
great
ideas.
ones. They have great
They're
ones.
fun to do.
But we also have some original ideas that we've come out with in the past. But anyways, yes, under 20 points per game, and you qualify for this. We didn't count guys like Kawhi Leonard or Cade Cunningham because obviously they're injured or they haven't played the requisite games to be eligible for this draft. So with that being said, we have this wheel. There's 4 names, the 4 guys here. We're going to spin it, and we'll count down from the 4th pick to the 1st like we did with the – okay.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Who has the 4th? And with the 4th pick in the ball game role player draft, it is Chris. All right. Nice. Please give me one. 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 This gives me such an easy draft. With the 3rd pick in the ball game draft, oh, it's going to be me.
I don't want.
Oh, it's Dean.
No, I'm cool.
It is Dean.
Because
Okay,
I'm gonna be
Charles, here we
honest.
go.
you guys are making this like this super obvious, and I'm like blanking.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
super
No,
obvious.
no. I see what you're saying. Okay.
You
Fuck.
get it now?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, I have the 1st pick?
Fuck.
Yay! All right.
Congrats.
Thanks, man. And with the 1st pick in the ball game role player draft, he's not even a role player. He's going to be a fucking all-star this season.
Yeah.
We just spoke about him.
We did.
Demonis Sabonis.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Good pick, man.
Give me that all day.
So are we writing this down?
For ourselves, right?
Somewhere?
I'm going to circle my players. So
Yeah, I guess. All right. So right.
I have a whole ass big board, by the way, guys. I've literally hand wrote all this last night. If you can't see it. Okay, yeah, happy about
All
that.
right.
Great.
So
It's a great start to the draft.
with the second pick in the draft, I'm gonna take Drew Holiday.
Yep. Yep. Good pick, man. That's an easy one. I feel like actually it's not that easy, but I feel like there were the top two obvious ones.
Yeah.
Or top three, at least.
Um,
Dean, who you got?
I want Jamal Murray. I
Whoa.
want Jamal Murray.
Okay, did not expect Jamal. All right, Chris, who we got? Like this one's
For the first pick, I'm going to take Evan Mobley.
Alright.
Can build around Evan Mobley.
mm,
And second one, obviously, Franz Wagner.
okay.
Averaging 19.9, just made the cut.
Okay. All right. Wow.
I like that.
Dean, who you got?
Oh, it's back to me.
Yes, it is back to you. Draft.
Hmm.
Logic.
You know what?
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 No.
Yeah.
You definitely can't do it this early, Dean. You're not allowed to.
Hmm.
Who you want to take, bro?
No, I can't say.
Just do it. Do it.
He's having a good season.
Have the fucking nuts, bro.
No.
Let him hang, Dean.
Oh,
Just
fuck,
do
he's
it.
gonna be a bad pick.
Let him hang, Dean.
I love Aaron Gordon.
Yeah. Pair up the Nuggets. I knew that was who you were looking at, too.
I don't think that's a bad pick.
I don't think it's a bad pick at all either.
He's having a really good season.
This isn't even my rankings. I kind of just,
Aaron
I
Gordon
just-
is
yeah.
a sleeper all-star guy, bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he could definitely make it in the wild card, in one of the wild card
It's a
spots.
good pick, man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick the Nuggets.
Shout out Aaron
I'm
Gordon.
gonna
Career
pick
season.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yo,
Triple J.
I'm surprised he fell this far.
Yeah, me too.
Well, oh no, I'm not even talking about Jaren. I didn't even have Jaren. Oh my God! Wow, it happens.
Fuck that.
All right, with my I now have back-to-back picks, and this actually worked out perfectly for me. I'm gonna take OG for sure. Give me the best defensive player in the league, and he could create his own shot. After that, okay. Give me back-to-back defensive-minded guys. Actually, I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna take a guy we just spoke about as well. I'm gonna take Devin Vassell.
All right. Nice pick. Nice pick.
So, but
Alright.
if actually, do we count Devin Vassell even though he's out now or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just happened, right?
Yeah.
cool?
All right. Cool. I like my start so far. Very defensive-minded team.
You took one player.
Took two.
Oh wait, you did. You
Have
did.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. My fault.
I'm gonna pick Fred VanVleet. With Drew Holiday as my shooting guard. The Freddie from.
Okay.
I want Jared Allen.
All right.
Nice pick, man. Okay. Chris, who you got?
Give me Mikal Bridges.
Yep.
Mm,
Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. Fuck, man. All right, back to back.
Give me Miles Turner. We'll keep Mobley at the 4.
Nice. That's also a really good pick, yeah. All right, Dean, who you got?
I want the reigning defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart.
Okay,
solid.
nice. Go ahead, Trunks. Solid start for you so far.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna take.
You got this, man.
Bro, I'm taking so bad.
Who?
You know who?
I actually don't.
Yes, I do.
Really don't.
Give me Buddy Hield.
That's not who it was, right?
No.
I actually don't know who you're talking about, but that's a really good pick as well. Okay, I have back to back again. This is where it starts to get incredibly tough. Okay. I'm gonna go with Malcolm Brogdon. And then aside from Brogdon, we really are going to go defensive oriented. I'm going to take Draymond Green.
Solid pick.
I want.
Wow.
Who is it? Oh,
Fuck.
Really going defense heavy here. I feel like that's the strategy for these types of drafts.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Need some offense though. So I'm gonna take Christian Wood.
Okay. Nice. Wait, okay, so you're going to play Jaren. And I think Jaren is actually like the perfect front court partner for a guy like Christian Wood, actually.
He is.
Perimeter defense a little shaky.
I'm between two guys.
Who are they, Dean?
I can't say.
Well, you're going to pick one of them.
Yeah, you can say one.
That is going to be your draft pick.
But after,
Yep.
I'm gonna take Kevin Herter.
All right.
Yo, I'm actually surprised one of these guys is dropping so far. I'm going to be honest. I really am.
I'm gonna take Mike Conley because I need a point guard.
Nice.
I think Conley's solid enough to
Hold it down.
And then was KCP drafted yet?
No, he was not. Believe.
KCP.
Yep. Nice. Dean, here you go. Did you get your other guy that you were
Is he still here?
talking
No, it
about?
was KCP.
Oh, okay.
That was between. I need some defense at the 3 position. So for that reason, I'm gonna go Dylan Brooks.
All right.
Nice. Great defense. Great defensive player.
Just start the bench mob. Give me Scotty Barnes.
Nice. All right. You know, I'm surprised he fell this far. This is the guy I was talking about. Perfect 6th man for me. He's going to get buckets. Toby, give me Tobias Harris.
That's a good pick.
Solid.
I'm surprised he fell. And then I'm going to take, with my other pick, give me one of the best shooters in the league. Give me Trey Murphy.
All right. Give me the steal of the draft.
I just took him. It was Toby.
RJ Barrett.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Actually, let's after we finish this round, let's pause and just recap what we got so far.
We only have 3 more picks.
Whose pick is it?
We have 4.
It's your pick.
It's my pick?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We do only have 3 more.
Give me Benedict Mathurin.
Benedict
I
Mathurin.
Can't. You want to talk about the steal
Wow.
of the draft? Give me Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
That's good.
7th round.
Yep.
That's pretty wild.
There's a lot of really good centers here, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
That's why I only touched one before.
I don't know.
It's
Rudy
kind of
Gobert's
weird.
a 3-time defensive player.
Yes, indeed he is.
I suppose.
So,
It's your pick again.
take that. Yeah, it is my pick again. It is.
This does get incredibly difficult a little bit. Because there's a lot of guys I want.
Give me Jaden Ivey. He's going to be the flamethrower off the
Nice.
bench. He's going to be the shot chucker off the bench.
It's my pick.
Yep.
Give me Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
Nice pick, Dean.
All right,
That's
well,
who I was hoping would lead my second unit.
I made my
Defensive.
decision easier because I was between 2 centers. Give me DeAndre Ayton.
Okay.
Christian Wood was 10, right?
Back to yes, he was. Oh, my fault. Gotta click the pen, Dean. You can't just you can't just draw without the pen being clicked. All right. This is rough. All right. I'm gonna give me a vet to lead my second unit. I'm gonna take Kyle Lowry.
Big ones.
And then
Big.
one more pick. All right, I'm gonna go kind of positionless with my second unit, I guess. I'll play Trey Murphy at the 2, so you can play the 2. I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons.
Solid. I wanted to take him, but he doesn't fit my team.
I have a lot of shooting, so I can do it.
Wait, so you have him and him?
One to start, one to come off the bench.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Those are the only two guys on my team that can't shoot.
You got the 2 triple singles.
Indeed, I do. And they play their fucking role.
They do.
They carry a defense.
All right. I'm gonna take Gary Trent Jr.
Nice. Nice, man.
Thank you.
Slim pickings now.
It's my turn.
Indeed, it is.
Give me Josh Giddey.
Did not expect that.
I'm gonna take Dort. And
Dort,
then
your chamber.
to close out my draft, I'm gonna take Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes has been really good as of late. Really good. Dean, who you got, buddy?
My last pick, I need a shooter off the bench. Give me Georges Niang.
Come on.
I need somebody
There's
more
so
guys.
many shooters.
There's so many more.
No, I get it. I get it. I definitely understand.
All
Go ahead, buddy.
Between two guys, my backup point guard.
I know exactly who you're thinking about right now.
You know the two guys I'm thinking of.
I know one of them. I can guarantee it.
Oh, you do know. You do. You know what? For the vibes, I'm gonna take him. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. All right. This is my last pick, and this is the last pick in the draft, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Fuck, man. I think I got enough size to where I could put this guy at the 5. I mean, he is a center anyways, but plays the 4 a little bit for this team next to Rob Williams, and that is Al Horford.
Big Al.
All right.
Solid.
What a draft. That thing was way too fast. If I'm going to be honest. That was incredibly fast. All right, let's run through our teams. Chris, start us off. Who you got?
Mike Conley, Franz Wagner, Mikal Bridges, Evan Mobley, and Miles Turner. And then off the bench, Jaden Ivey, KCP, Lance Dort, Harrison Barnes, and Rudy Gobert.
Solid.
That is a good team.
I have Jamal Murray, Kevin Huerter, Dylan Brooks, Aaron Gordon, and Jared Allen starting. And off the bench, I have Marcus Smart, Josh Giddey, Benedict Mathurin, Georges Niang, and Brook Lopez.
Okay. I have starting for me Malcolm Brogdon, Devin Vassell, OG Anunoby, Draymond Green, and Domantas Sabonis. Off the bench, I have Kyle Lowry, Trey Murphy, Toby, Ben Simmons, and Al Horford. Yeah, there it is. So
I think you had one job to build around Domantas Sabonis, and I honestly think you did a poor job.
really,
I think you could have done much better building
Well,
around
you
Sabonis.
have Draymond and Ben Simmons around him.
Yeah.
well, no, Ben Simmons is coming off the bench for me.
Yeah, but
You have
it's
to-
the NBA. They don't do 5 in 5 out. So
No, of course not.
3 passing power forwards. You have 3 of them.
No, I have 2.
Sabonis is 4 or 5. Same.
He's a 5. He doesn't play the 4 anymore.
He's a fucking 4.
big.
No,
Great passing big.
he's a fucking center.
I said whatever.
Big.
Same thing.
All right.
But okay, so I gotta ask, what is bad about the construction?
I don't think Draymond fits next to Sabonis.
You should got like a shooting.
I think Draymond, because of the fact that he's a defensive system to himself, I think he fits perfectly next to Sabonis. And Sabonis isn't a bad defender by any stretch of the imagination.
Offensively, it doesn't work.
I don't entirely think it doesn't work on the offensive end.
Draymond's skill sets on the offensive end are negated because the ball will be in Sabonis' hands to do those skill sets.
I mean, you could
Draymond's just going to
realistically,
be standing there on offense, and no one's going to guard him because he can't shoot. He's going to be standing in the corner and not being guarded.
no, you're right. Yeah. I mean, if anything, I could always start Tobias Harris and have Draymond and Ben Simmons next to each other off the bench and whatever you want to
Which
leave
is
the ball.
even
More
worse.
gross.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie to you.
perfectly okay because nobody's scoring on that fucking duo. So, I don't know. I get it. But even if I were to have them come off the bench, I mean, then they're surrounded with Kyle Lowry, who's still a very good shooter off the fucking catch. Trey Murphy, one of the best shooters in the league, and Al Horford, who's shooting 42% from three this year. So defensively, nobody's fucking scoring on this team. So, but we also might struggle to score.
Yes.
Just a little bit. But I think it's all right. I think we're fine. Devin Vassell, OG, DeMontis Sabonis can all get their own shot. Malcolm Brogdon will do the same thing. So, yeah, does Draymond kind of make it a little murky on offense? Sure. But I think him and Sabonis can share some playmaking duties while the other three can get all the buckets. So,
Yeah. All right. For my starting lineup, I got Fred VanVleet, Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield, Jaren Jackson, and Christian Wood. And off the bench, I got D'Lo, Gary Trent, R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and DeAndre Ayton.
Okay.
I love my team, honestly.
now I ask all of you, who do you think is your best pick of the draft? I'm not talking about the first pick. I'm talking best value you thought in your opinion.
Rudy Gobert, 7th round.
D?
Thought I had a bad draft.
I mean, I have the worst team here, I assume. So
Just off construction, the value of your picks weren't bad. Just that little hiccup, but I don't know who went. I like Aaron Gordon. That's a good pick.
got him in the second. You think he was your best value pick?
Sure. Benedict Mathurin. Sure. Yeah. Brook
Trunks?
Lopez.
Pretty sure I got
Someone-
DeAndre Ayton in the 8th round.
You did.
That's a good pick.
Nice.
Honestly, Jaren Jackson in the 2nd. I feel like that was a
These
steal.
guys are all
I'm
around
surprised
the
he
same
fell
kind of
that.
tier of player. So like,
I think Ben Simmons lasting to like the 8th or 9th
I
round
know.
is
I
fucking
was
crazy.
I was thinking about it, but like he didn't fit my team.
It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, shit, it is what it is, man.
So who do you guys think
Triple
has
single.
the best team besides yours?
You, I think.
how about you? Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you kind of messed up taking Fred Ward.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think you should have just let Drew Holiday rock at the 1 and just put a shooter at
Put a
the
shooter
2.
at the 2. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I get it because kind of more shot creation, but I think he is literally the worst in the league in terms of field goal percentage currently.
It's all right. We got Buddy Hield to shoot the ball.
So wait, Buddy Hield's starting at the 3 for you?
He's my 3.
You're getting fucked.
You know, we could
You could switch it up.
switch it up a bit. Not really.
I mean, you could start Gary Trent at the 3 over Buddy.
I could.
You could start RJ Barrett at the 3 over Buddy.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
RJ's
Well,
the love of your life. So.
Yes, so probably would end up starting, honestly. Probably like the game into the season, he'll have a good game, and I'll be like, you know what? You deserve the starting spot. But in other news, the Lakers are preparing to offer Sterling Brown a 10-day contract.
I don't hate that. It's not the worst thing ever. If he can shoot well for them, I mean, it's literally anything. But all right, so I will close the draft part of this with this
Well,
question.
you guys didn't say who you think has the best team.
Oh,
yeah.
word.
No,
Other than
Yeah.
you.
You were the one that said it.
I know. It ain't. Oh, I think Chris does.
I'd probably go with Chris.
we're letting Franz take off and spread his wings on this team.
I like your team though, Dean. It's close between you two. And I think you have a really good team too. Obviously, it's really hard to go wrong. But I do think the Freddie pick was just a little bit of a slip up.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, my roster construction is shit. So
Yeah.
I have the worst team here. But I will ask. Now you get one chance, as Through the Wire did, to plug a superstar in, and we'll do it in reverse order.
Oh shit. Okay.
Chris, who's the superstar that, in your opinion, fits perfectly with this team?
Steph Curry.
So he's off the board now.
So my lineup would then be Curry, Franz, Mikal Bridges, Mobley, and Monster. I think that's nasty.
Got you. That's a solid. Yeah,
I think Mike
that's-
Conley was the weakness in my starting lineup if there was one, so to replace him with Steph Curry.
for sure.
Replacing, I guess, Brook Lopez moving Jared Allen to the bench with Nikola Jokic.
So what's your starting 5-9?
I fucked
Oh,
up.
you love the Nuggets, bro. Damn.
I fucked up.
You're just making the Nuggets. Nice.
There's another one that I probably should pick. It's fine.
It's too late now.
Nikola Jokic. Yeah.
Who would you have
definitely.
picked?
Fucking Luka.
Well, guess what? Great transition.
Oh fuck.
I'm replacing Freddie with Luca.
Yeah.
So I'll have Luca, Drew,
Yummy.
Buddy,
God
Jaren,
damn
and
it.
Christian Wood.
God
Yummy.
damn it. God damn it. God damn it. That's who I was gonna take.
Sorry, bro.
Now I'm fucked because I don't know who fits my team. Like, OG's one of my best players in the starting 5. It's hard to remove a guy like OG Anunoby. Honestly, give me honest. I'll move Draymond Green out of the
just
starting
love
5.
your power forwards. You love them.
Yes.
That
Loves
can't
his
shoot.
Big men.
The 4 and the 5 pick and roll
Yeah,
between
Giannis
Sabonis
next
and
to Sabonis is nasty. So.
Yeah.
Giannis,
What about,
Sabonis,
what about, like,
Draymond,
Kevin
and Ben
Durant?
Simmons.
That's what I was thinking. I think Kevin Durant falls into your
Oh
team.
shit!
I mean,
didn't
Kevin
even
Durant falls
think of
into
KD.
anyone's team.
I didn't even think of Kevin Durant, but
Still
yeah,
a guy who
Kevin
picks
Durant
him.
either.
yeah. I mean,
I would've
Giannis
done
is still
the
Giannis, bro.
first.
It's okay. But yeah, no, Kevin Durant does fit perfectly with my team. I would, yeah. Well, if I had a redraft, I'm taking Kevin Durant.
Okay.
But
You don't get a
So
redraft.
It's
now-
fine.
now
Giannis
which
over.
team is the best with the superstars?
Who'd you take?
All I'm
Chris?
saying is I have the 3
Steph
best players
Curry.
in the number 1 seed in the West. I'm just, putting it out there.
so Steph Curry. Who else?
Franz, Bridges, Evan Mobley, and Miles Turner.
Yeah, I'll take that still.
It is what it is.
I like your team with
Brooks,
Jokic team. It's the
Gordon,
Nuggets
Jokic.
with Kevin Huerter and Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Big Denver guy.
Big
You
Denver
took
guy.
Luka.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
Luka,
Kevin
Drew,
Huerter and Dylan Brooks than
Luka,
KCP and Bruce
Drew.
Brown.
So would I.
Buddy,
So would I, bro.
Jaren,
Fucking
Christian
hate the
Wood.
buddy at the 3, bro.
Why do you hate it?
Sorry.
You can't defend the 3. I
My
guess.
You
bad.
can't defend. Period.
Yeah.
But
It's okay. Everyone else is a defender.
that's not true.
Well,
Christian
no,
Wood
they're
isn't.
not all defenders.
And
It's
Luka-
okay.
Is a solid defender, but
It's okay.
yeah, Chris's team just gels well together. It's like a perfect fit. So, yeah, I mean, that's the draft. There were a lot of players that are very severely underrated in terms of being like in quotations role players and stuff. So, like some of these guys are all stars, and obviously they're not even averaging.
They're just
20.
not averaging.
Bro, there's so many people averaging 20 in the NBA right now. Like I think it was like 44. 44 players.
Is it really 44?
Yes.
Yeah.
44 players in the
Holy
NBA
shit.
are averaging 20 or more. And then I think 7 are averaging 30 or more this season.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, 7 people averaging 30 or more.
So that's the thing that people on Twitter were talking about, like, is 30 the new 20? Like, you know what I mean? Is the NBA moving in the direction that's just obviously these performances are impressive, these 50-point performances, but are they really just
To where like scoring
it's
is
like 40
like everyone
you know?
can get buckets now.
is getting 40 like getting 30? Anybody, not anybody. A lot of guys can go out and get 40 in the NBA. And I feel like 10 years ago, 40 would be like, holy shit.
Well,
like,
yeah. No, yeah. I watched
it's a big deal. But now, yeah, it's a little different.
Pierre posted a video yesterday reacting to like hot takes and stuff. And he said a line where he was like, if someone dropped 40 or 50 back in like the mid 2000s, I stopped whatever I was doing and had to rewatch that game. And I was like, honestly, yeah. And he was like, nowadays when people drop 40 or 50, I really don't care. And he's like, I just checked the box score and I'm like, oh, cool. Like he dropped 50 because it happens so frequently now.
Especially in the past like month.
14 games, I think, in
Crazy.
total this season.
We
for
did go in a
50
frenzy
plus.
for Donovan in Lucas games. Those were historic.
Giannis had 55.
But Giannis at 55, I feel like we barely heard about it.
Joel had a couple 50-point games,
Right.
barely talked
heard
about,
it.
because they were always overshadowed by something else going on. Devin Booker had a 60-point game this season too. Like, bro, everyone is going
Just
for
getting overlooked.
stupid buckets this year. So, I mean, This was one of the questions that Pierre had in that video. Is this the best season in the NBA ever?
As of right now, yeah. We'll see what happens in the playoffs because I feel like
That's
determines
yeah,
the season. But
thus far, the first however many games we played, 30, 40 games. Yeah, sure. First 40 games best.
Do you agree, Trunks?
For now, yeah.
When you have 3 top
It's
10
gonna be-
performances ever in the first 40 games, yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also because of the depth of talent. Like, I mean, you look at that now, and it's like, for the first time in a very long time, you could argue that there are 5 guys in the NBA right now that you could consider the best player in the world.
There's so much.
6,
better
maybe
easily.
7. So, like, when Steph is healthy, that's another one. So, Joel, Jokic, Luka, Tatum, even on some nights, especially because he just had a triple-double last night. It's fucking insane. There's so many players that you can consider the best player in the world now. And
There's like 6 teams, 6, 7 teams you could say could win the championship.
I'd argue more.
Right. It hasn't been like that in years. We had 4 fucking straight finals of Cavs Warriors every year. It's like, all
those are
right,
the days.
is this just a new NBA?
That was
of super
crazy.
teams? But it turns out that every team wanted to be a super team, and that ended up being good for the league because every team is good.
I hated the super team era.
I'm not going to lie, it was good for the league.
We love that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It was
Remember,
good for the
bro.
league.
I hated the Warriors,
2018
bro.
finals, bro. That 2018 finals run.
Yeah,
that
but
game-
hating the Warriors gave us one of the best moments of our life. Do you remember when fucking LeBron blocked
yeah.
that shot and we were
Yeah,
just
yeah.
standing in my living room?
I remember
Like,
that.
Well, that was
epic,
prior
bro.
to the real Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, like, after that.
The Kevin Durant move
Yes.
ruined everyone's taste for the Warriors a little bit.
I mean, they were still super fun to watch.
No, they were incredible. They were probably the most beautiful basketball we'll ever see, honest
Well,
to
right,
God.
you'll never see something like that again, which I think there's something to appreciate in that in itself. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
And also the chase. Everybody looked at the Warriors and they were like, holy shit, they're guaranteed to win a title every single season. And now you have teams that are going for it.
Well, I think that move, the Kevin Durant move, like you had the Warriors who had the greatest record ever, and they still lost. So you know what they did? They went out and got the fucking second best player in the league at the time. So I don't think it was the craziest move in the world. I didn't hate it the way you hate it.
I think it was good for basketball.
I agree. The
Honestly.
Shields is very strong on that. How KD ruined basketball and all that stuff. We get into that argument like once a month.
I don't know. I can understand like the dislike of the. I don't think it
Yeah,
ruined
it makes sense.
I think it
like,
pushed
it
basketball
was,
forward.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a what they call Cat the big purr. It was a little bit of a big purr move on Kevin's end. Obviously,
Yes.
we all know that.
Right.
but,
Yes.
it is what it is. What we're a bunch of little kids at that time. What is us being mad about it going to change? He's not going to go back to OKC because a bunch of kids on Twitter are mad.
Right.
I remember the moment that shit happened too. It was the 4th of July and he sent
yes.
out the
It
fucking.
was the 4th of July. Someone was supposed to hang out. I was with Mangini and Jack. And then we ended up not hanging out. And I went home and my parents went somewhere for the 4th of July. So I was locked out and I was sitting on my
I
back
remember.
balcony and I got the tweet and I
I
called
think I
it.
came over.
I think you did and you stayed out there and
We
chilled
were
with me, yeah. But I called everyone I knew. Like I literally called everyone. That was a crazy moment, bro,
Yeah.
when Katie signed. Like actually crazy.
I think it forced the rest of the league to just be better. Scout better. Make better decisions in the offseason. It really forced teams to step their game.
There
because
were-
the Warriors were doing it different.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, the Warriors are the model for everyone. Even now.
The way they built it, yeah. Oh my God. It's get guys on cheaper contracts or ideally on rookie contracts. And honestly, it's the same way in the NFL in a way because quarterbacks, and then you just sign a big time superstar. And that's how you create this team that can stick together and be elite and become what they were. And it's rare, especially to have superstars like Steph Curry and Kevin Durant who can just buy into a system and buy into, I don't got to just be the guy on a nightly basis, to where that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen
I was
often.
gonna say, I think that's what makes it so beautiful, how they just seamlessly fit. And it's also crazy though, because I'm pretty sure for both the Steph Curry's MVPs, the man was on what, a 4-year, $44 million contract at that time.
He's making around 11 to 13, I think, a
Crazy,
year,
bro.
something like that.
Crazy shit.
But no, that's insanity because that is arguably the greatest one of the greatest contracts in NBA
He started to
history.
break out in what, 2012, 13?
14, I think.
Ish.
Yeah,
then he got
13 or
that-
14.
He got that
13
contract
really, right?
extension.
Yes.
And then he really, really broke out.
Yeah, and then he became arguably the best player in the NBA at the time.
Because he was in that. I was looking, obviously, that every holiday season the commercials come up. Curry was in that shooting commercial
Yes, he was.
that everybody talks about. I was like, he's been a good player
But
in the league for
before
a
he
long
was an
time.
MVP, he was getting All-Star
Yeah.
nods and stuff like that.
He was getting recognized. Hold on, I gotta take
Even when he was younger, though, it was just about staying on the court.
Yes.
Like, he was still putting up numbers.
It is crazy how that all switched too. Like, thankfully for a while, Steph Curry stood healthy. I mean, obviously he's been dealing with some injuries lately, but him staying healthy now was such a good thing to see, or like for that stretch, because early in his career, he kept dealing with ankle injuries and injuries overall.
Should I just pee
So-
him in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's a fucking dog. But anyways, yeah, I mean, there was something to be said for that. I mean, it was such great basketball overall, like to watch that happen and stuff like that. And then obviously you had the Houston Rockets going for it. Like they were like the only team in the NBA at the time that was really
I
like
wish that they won that game.
they 27 straight mistakes, bro.
For LeBron.
You can't say that.
I can.
You can't.
But
Because that Rockets team
They were
was
really good.
built to defend guys like LeBron, guys like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the LeBron
stopper.
LeBron, did they have PJ Tucker at the time?
Of course.
Wow.
That's what we mean by the LeBron stop there.
I know that. That's why I asked. Yeah,
We
I,
wouldn't
did-
just lie
I needed
about
to
that.
double check
Never
because
lied.
he's been on a lot of squads. He was on a lot of squads during that.
Yo, I can't believe you bamboozled us last week, me and Ortiz, with that about the Mavericks getting swept by the Warriors nonsense.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy.
What'd you say?
because
we were arguing the Mavs Nuggets, and he brought up the point that the Nuggets took a game from the Warriors, but he tried to make the point that the Mavs got swept. And me and Ortiz just didn't think he would lie to us, so we just agreed with him.
Wow.
But then I looked it up after the podcast.
Did the Mavs
and
take one game?
They took a game,
so they both took a
so
game.
they're in and
Wow.
they're in the
Nice.
same boat.
Yeah, I mean,
We got bamboozled.
I just honestly, because I swear to God, I
No,
thought they got swept.
I
I swear to God, I thought
so
they got
too.
swept.
When
I
you said it, I didn't question it.
didn't even remember that they took a game, honestly. Why are you looking at Dexter Loomis, bro? If I see Rob playing game, that's comedy. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is WWE doing on your feed? But by the way, we're all chilling for the Royal Rumble. Can't wait for that.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a great time.
You guys want to play a game? We
I
don't got
I have a question.
don't.
question.
That's what I was doing while you guys were talking for the past 10
What?
minutes.
Thinking of a game.
I got the over-unders
Oh,
for Ortiz.
Oh, nice.
I have a different
We'll
game.
do that later.
Quick
Yeah.
question for you guys. What one moment player got you into the NBA? Would you say?
It's a good question.
Game 1 of the 2011 NBA playoffs, the Bulls versus Pacers. I was with my dad. He was reffing in the afternoon. And I was so hyped. Like, I was into the NBA that season, but I wasn't really into it. But my dad was reffing in the morning. It was NBA playoffs. I was hyped to go home and watch the Bulls game. And the game started while he was still reffing, so I was checking the score on his BlackBerry. And then I got home just in time, and it was a Kyle Korver game winner
Oh wow.
against the Pacers
cool.
in round 1, right
That's
before
dope.
D-Rose got his MVP. So that's what,
So we got really into it.
that's what, yeah.
Dean, what about you, man?
It's got to be the Carmelo Anthony against the Bulls, hitting those 3-pointers on the wing. One in the
That
fourth
was
quarter,
fucking
one in
insanity.
OT, right?
That shit was on Instagram.
Yes.
Oh my God,
That was great.
unbelievable!
That was-
That's what really got me hyped. I
Damn,
posted
I'm
on
about
my
to
Facebook
cry. I'm
page.
getting such bad nostalgia right now, bro. I miss those days.
Bro,
Me too, bro.
that game was fucking
Crazy,
insanity.
Crazy.
I'm literally about to cry, bro.
Bro, I watched highlights of that. I never even watched
I
that
just
game.
love basketball, bro.
Don't question this man's passion.
Ball game.
He has passion for the fucking game.
Yes.
We all have passion,
Nah,
but he
dude,
has
now I'm
another
thinking
level.
about like D-Rose getting hurt and shit. Man.
Oh
Like,
man! Oh no! The
Bro,
battle
The
scars,
wounds still
man.
never healed.
The battle
Bro,
scars.
I posted on Facebook that game because he was about to get a triple double.
Yes,
I
bro.
posted D-Rose is about to get a triple
Heard
double,
this story,
and
man.
Rose responded, "No one cares." And then my next Facebook post is, "OMG, no way, Rose is hurt."
That was the end of it.
Oh jeez.
man.
Oh man.
What a time, bro.
You know I didn't get into basketball till late, honestly. I got into basketball in 2014, and this is the reason that Kawhi Leonard is my favorite player. The moment that I actually legitimately got into basketball was the 2014 NBA Finals. I watched the whole thing. That was the first legitimate time that I spent to sit down and watch the NBA, and I fell in love with basketball from that point forward. And obviously, I fell in love with Kawhi Leonard. So
Why not?
that was the Finals
Why
MVP.
wouldn't you fall in love with him?
Exactly. And that was the Finals MVP season. So I was like, you know what? I really like this whole basketball thing. And that's why from that point forward, I was a casual for a little while. I said Eric Bledsoe was a dark horse MVP because I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yo, I agreed with that. I love Eric. I was with you.
Bro,
on that
mini
shit.
LeBron,
I
bro.
love Eric.
Bro.
Bledsoe, bro.
he was fucking sick back then.
He was.
Dark Horse MVP was definitely
Yes,
stretch,
absolutely.
but Love Eric Bledsoe.
Another thing that really got me into the NBA, I fucking loved Nate Robinson. His dunk contest, him in the green jersey, the Kryptonites. I fucking loved all of it. I had a Nate Robinson jersey growing up. That was amazing. As a Knicks fan, having a guy like that, he didn't go to a big school. He, wasn't like
A massive
He was an
recruit.
all-star.
Yeah.
He just did his thing. He had his own style.
He had
was
a
fucking
very
awesome.
successful NBA career.
Yeah, no, Nate Robinson was awesome.
And then he got knocked out by Jake Paul.
He shouldn't have even done that. Actually. It kind of ruined his legacy.
Yeah, it definitely did. I will say though, Dean, did he give you hope that one day you would make the
I wasn't that short at the time. I was an average height for
NBA?
being however old I was at that time. But if I had discovered him at this age, yeah, he definitely would have done that.
Nice.
Good.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, Nate is a beacon of hope for the Short Kings.
I don't know if I really have a moment. I started watching basketball in 2010. The playoff run with Kobe against the Magic in the finals. That's when I started watching.
Oh wow.
That's when that kind of got me into basketball. I feel like, but I didn't start watching completely. I watched it, but not completely into it. I'd say until Melo got traded to the Knicks. That was probably what really made me get
Gotcha.
in love with basketball.
In the Knicks.
But I
And
started-
that's what made you
yeah.
fall in love with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another
man.
thing I vividly remember is the Mavericks when they won the ring, their first round matchup against the Blazers. That was peak basketball. That was Brandon Roy,
Brandon Roy
Marcus
shot.
Aldridge going against Dirk. That was just peak basketball. Jason Terry, just good stuff. Good stuff.
Your first basketball jerseys.
We did this.
We did
You
this.
did this?
Yeah.
We talked about
You
it?
asked.
Oh, that's the
2
same
weeks
question.
ago, yeah.
Oh, all right.
You did ask that
Yeah.
question actually.
If you guys want to check that out somewhere.
I don't know if I was here for that one because I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. What's your first basketball jersey?
Derrick Rose jersey.
Was
It's
it?
the Black Chicago Bulls.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I remember you had a black Derrick Rose jersey. That was pretty cool.
All right. I have a little game for you guys.
Let's hear
This
it.
is from the Deep 3 podcast. Shout out to them. Check them out. I'm thinking of a player. I have two of them. We'll do one first. The first one's a current player. The second one's not a current player. You guys have 20 questions
Oh shit.
to get.
I've seen this.
Yeah, you guys have 20 questions to get the player. If you guess, that counts as a question. So,
All right, let's not be stupid.
yeah. So first one's a current player.
So
Okay.
we're working together.
We are working together.
Yeah.
It's us versus Chris essentially.
Okay.
So I
Do we
feel
want
like
to? Do we want
first-
to each do one of these? Do we have time for that? We might have time for that.
If you want.
If we each
Okay.
want to do think of a
Oh,
each think of
we
a
can do
player, and then yeah. Whoever can stump the the rest of us. Okay. All right.
We definitely have time. We've only been live for 83 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we-
Sounds
Yeah. So we could all
All right.
we could all drop one. I feel like the first question we relate to height.
I was gonna say conferences.
Conferences now is half the league is
Yeah. And then we could
The
go.
current
into-
player you said?
Oh yeah. I mean, either way, we got to ask these questions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's.
What conference?
Well,
Well,
let's just see yes or no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Eastern
okay.
Conference.
Eastern Conference.
No.
All
Okay, so he's a West player.
Let me write this down.
So it's a Western
Okay.
Conference player.
How about this?
A California team? There's hella teams. There's a few teams, right? No?
I feel like that's a good question.
Either that
That takes away 3 teams or gives us 3 teams?
More than 3.
4.
or we could ask
4.
divisions.
I say we send it with
All right, check.
California. Fuck it.
Is it a California team?
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes away the Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and make sure you write this down. Like what teams? Yeah.
Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Kings.
Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Kings. Okay.
Are no go.
So after that, 20 questions is a lot of questions. Like if we don't get it, we're bums.
Should we do age or height?
Is he? Should I send like
Send
taller than 6'6"?
So,
Do we want to ask that?
I mean, he's already.
He's doing it. Okay, all right, cool. So taller than 6'6".
No.
So shorter than 6'6".
So he's
Or
6'6" or
6'6"
shorter.
6'6" or shorter.
Okay.
That actually.
What if it's like an obvious one? You know?
Okay, so Western Conference.
I think we should ask if they're in the Northwest Division.
Are they in the Northwest Division?
Whoa, hold up.
Dean already asked.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure no. Let me just make sure.
Northwest is what? Trailblazers, Jazz.
Timberwolves, Thunder.
Nuggets.
How are the Thunder Northwest?
It don't make sense.
That doesn't make any
They
sense.
are in the Northwest Division.
Okay, they are in the Northwest Division. So Jazz, Trailblazers, Thunder, Timberwolves, Nuggets.
It's 5 teams.
Wait, yeah, we might have to narrow this down with questions, man. Like
That's the point.
20 is
That's
a
the
lot of
point.
fucking questions, bro. We're only on what? That was 4?
That's 5.
That was 5
Let's
questions.
do 15 more questions.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, that was 5? I got 4 here.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, that was 4.
Okay.
We can narrow it down. When they
Go to-
do this on their show, they don't really like what you guys are doing. They kind of
Oh,
just
just
rapid
ask
fire. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't have to do it like that though. It doesn't matter. This is our show.
This is our show.
Yeah.
It could be
This is our
different.
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you
This is
want.
the BallGame podcast.
Do we want to narrow the team down?
We'll do 10 questions instead of 20. 10 questions instead of 20.
I feel like that's going to be a little harder.
Exactly. It's supposed to be difficult. 20 is way too easy.
I want to be in the middle. 15.
We have 6 more, bro.
15.
We can do this. If we can't do this in 6 more, we're bums.
Alright. Should we ask if they start? Or should we narrow the team down first?
I feel like we can't just do one team each, right?
Does their team name start with a T?
Yes.
Okay, so it's either the Trailblazers,
Trailblazers,
the
Thunder,
Thunder,
and
or
the
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Good fucking question, Charles.
Trailblazers,
Jeez.
Thunder, Timberwolves.
Okay, 6'6" or shorter. Trailblazers, Thunder, Timberwolves. Yeah, we have to ask, does he start?
Yeah.
Does he start?
Yes.
Now we're down to 15 players. Well, actually, no. We're down to even less. Okay, so Trailblazers, let's think about this.
No, that's 15.
No, because 6'6" or shorter.
6'6" or shorter.
There we go. Come on. All right, so Damian Lillard. This gives us
Anthony Simons.
Simons doesn't start.
He doesn't start.
This could be that could be murky though. So Dame, who starts at shooting guard next to Dame? Is it Josh Hart? It's not Josh Hart. Josh Hart starts at small forward. Who the fuck starts at shooting guard next
Either
to
way,
Dame?
Josh Hart's
6'5".
5. He starts.
Pretty sure he does. It's not Jeremy Grant. It's not
Keon
Nurkic.
Johnson.
Not Jeremy Grant. Not Nurkic.
All right, so let's stick to that for the Blazers. Dame and Hart.
Oh shit.
Then-
Okay.
The Timberwolves,
Anthony Edwards.
D'Lo and Anthony Edwards. And then
I think we can narrow down teams now.
Well, the Thunder, Josh Giddey's over 6'6".
We can close off teams now because we have like 5 more questions.
True.
So Shea, Giddey.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they on the Minnesota Timberwolves?
No.
Are they on the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Shea,
Shea
Josh
Gilgeous?
Giddey 6'8".
is
Or
it Shea
6'7".
Gilgeous-Alexander?
No.
How many questions? How many questions did we just ask?
No. Okay.
Shea.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
9.
It's Lou Dort.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
go.
We got him on 10.
We got it on the 10th.
Wow, down to the wire.
Wow, that was impressive.
That was solid.
All right, Dean, your turn, buddy.
Pick a player.
Pick a fucking player. All right, I feel like
Can we? Does it have to be current, or we can just do whatever?
I'm gonna do Gary.
And I say if it's all time, we do more.
Questions.
yes. Yeah. Current player 10. Yeah.
All right.
Do you
That's
want me to
fair.
do all time?
No,
Change it up.
it's completely up to you.
Bro, do all time.
Bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Or you could do current. It don't matter. Those are the
Or
two
all
choices
time.
here. Or current or all time. In case you didn't know your two options.
Is it current or all time?
It's actually all time or
But you have
current.
to tell us. You have to decide.
It's all time or
That
current,
depends
While
how
you
many
think,
questions
I'm
you
gonna
do.
go to the bathroom.
Don't
Yeah,
do
I
like
mean-
like a bench warmer or anything. Like,
Yeah,
make it, like-
please don't do
Make
that.
it like
If you're gonna
obviously
pick all
we
time,
Someone
if you're
you
gonna
guys know.
even if it's a role player, just
Yeah,
someone
be a
that
role
we
player.
would know.
like we do it.
That boy been locked in there. So 20 questions for all time and 10 questions for current.
All right, I have one.
You have all
I have
time?
a guy. No, it's not all time.
Current. Okay. Current. All right.
I feel like we should start it the same way, right? With the conferences.
I think we have to.
Alright.
It narrows it down a bunch.
It does.
We don't have Chris yet, but I'm sure he'd agree.
He would agree. Is an Eastern Conference team.
No.
All right. So
We're
it's the
back
West.
in the
So we're
West.
staying in the Western Conference. Okay. I don't want to ask LA team.
Yeah, I don't want to ask that again.
I feel like I don't want to be too repetitive.
I mean, we kind of have to be with some of it
Yeah, you do.
because we're gonna have to.
Okay, this gets tough. Now there's 15 teams.
Yeah.
We have to narrow down teams. Wait, all right, hold up. NBA standings. Nice. Okay. Are they okay? This is gonna be a good one, I think. We asked Western. It's Western Conference. That's it. As of right now, we have nothing else. Are they above 500?
We know it's a current player.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are they above 500?
we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. We can do
Chris,
that.
you agree? We'll go. Are they above 500?
Their team.
Is their team above 500? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So that leaves us with 9 teams.
In the Western Conference?
Yes,
Yeah.
9 teams in the West. Okay.
There's
So
three
one.
California.
There are 3 California teams from here.
Do we want to ask that? Yeah, they're on the
Go
West.
ahead.
Is it a California team?
Okay, so that leaves us down to the Suns, the Trailblazers, Mavs, Hells, Grizzlies, and Nuggets. Are any of these teams specifically in the same division? That's
good.
important.
It's the Northwest and the not California division, whatever that is.
Southwest.
Okay. So the Suns and the
So we
Clippers.
could. All right. So.
Well, it could be the Suns still because they're
still
not
could be
in
the Suns,
California. Is it in the Northwest division?
No.
So that takes out who?
The
Trailblazers. Who else?
So it's either the Mavericks, the Grizzlies, or the Pelicans,
or the Suns.
or the Suns.
Pelican. Wait, you said what? The Mavs, Grizzlies, Suns, or Pelicans? Mavs, Grizzlies, Suns,
How many
or Pelicans?
questions did we ask?
That was 4.
Oh, okay. We could get this now.
Mavs,
Um,
Grizzlies, Suns, Pelicans. All right. Should we ask the
Pelicans,
6 question?
Grizzlies, Mavericks. Do
Or
we want to just get rid of the Southwest, or like ask if it's a Southwest team? That only eliminates one team, but it
We
leaves
could
us
narrow it to 2 teams if we ask if this team is a top 3 seed in the conference. Because the Pelicans.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a top 3 seed in the Western Conference?
Yes.
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is.
So it's the Grizzlies or the Pelicans. Are they a starter?
No.
Grizzlies or Pelicans bench.
Do we want to just send a team because that'll narrow it down to one team and it'll narrow it
How many
down
questions
to?
are we at?
6.
Okay. So
Yeah, we might as well get.
are they on the Grizzlies?
No.
Okay. So it's the Pelicans. Watch, we're like somehow wrong.
I feel like this isn't my question, but I feel like Dean would pick Jose Alvarado.
Nah, I don't want to guess it yet. I don't want to
Alright,
guess
should
it
we
yet.
ask if they're under 6'6"?
Nah.
Time out. We got to think of the
Who's off
Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
Who's off the Pelicans bench? You got Trey Murphy, or has he started for much of this season?
I don't know their lineup changed.
That's what I'm saying, because that's tough. Okay, so this definitely rules out
If the
Jonas,
player-
Brandon Ingram, Zion.
Is the player under 6'5"?
No.
No,
Okay.
they're not under 6'5".
So 6'5" or
How many questions do we have left?
2.
Fuck. Okay, 6'5" or taller, man. Shit.
I feel like Dean's the type of guy to pick Willie Hernan Gomez.
Ooh. The facial
saying nothing.
All right, so our options are
So he's
Willie
taller than
Hernan
6'5"?
Gomez,
Okay.
Najee Marshall, Jackson Hayes, Dyson
Oh,
Daniels,
fuck.
Trey Murphy, or Larry Nance.
Are we allowed to look at the roster?
I'm looking at
I
the
thought that's
roster.
what I did the whole time.
We are
Okay.
indeed allowed to look at the
Alright,
roster.
alright. See if I can
Because
find any comparison.
we got to see if the names
Yes.
can match up a little bit at all.
The
2
name.
questions.
Or height or something that can specify between players. So you said Trey Murphy and Dyson Daniels, right?
Trey Murphy, Dyson Daniels,
And Najee
Larry
Marshall.
Nance,
Are-
Najee Marshall.
Here's the question: are all 3 of them 6'7"? Like exactly.
Najee Marshall is 6'7", Larry Nance and Trey Murphy are 6'8", Dyson Daniels is 6'7". Willie
Should we
Hernan
ask if they're
Gomez is 6'11".
taller
Jackson
than-
Hayes, I guess, counts too, right?
Mm.
The Pelicans are a tough one to ask if the player starts because so many players are in and out.
Yeah, Trey Murphy's the one that I'm like, yo, he really does play a lot and starts quite often. I mean, at least when there were injuries.
He definitely doesn't start.
Okay,
Is
so that eliminates Trey Murphy.
is the player's jersey number less than 10?
Ooh, it's nice.
Yes.
Who's left to that?
Less than 10.
Less than 10?
Jackson Hayes is 10.
It's Willie
Right.
Hernan Gomez and Najee Marshall. Unless it's EJ Liddell, but like EJ Liddell don't even got a jersey.
I can
number
assure
on
you
it.
that this man Dean don't even know who EJ Liddell is.
Yeah.
So,
So
It's Willie or Najee.
do
we
we
have
get?
to think the Knicks ties are there.
So we're at 9 questions. Do we
This
get
is-
one more question and then guess, or do we
The
have
guess
to guess
counts as a
now?
I
question.
guess
Yeah.
counts as a
Alright,
question.
so
So
we
we
guess
have
it.
to guess. We have to
I
shoot.
It gotta be Willie.
I would agree, honestly. I
It's
feel
like
like we
Willie
have to
Hernan
shoot.
Gomez.
Willie Hernan.
Yeah!
How's it going?
Let's go.
Let's go. That
Good
wasn't
job,
very
good job,
good.
guys.
Solid.
That wasn't very good.
Solid, solid.
Wow.
I didn't know who to pick, and I was like, oh shit, I seen Willie Hernan Gomez. And I was like, I remember loving him.
Dude, you love Willie Hernan Gomez, man, don't you?
Love me
Alright,
some-
his name's Billy.
It's Willie.
Alright.
It's
It's spelled Willie.
William.
Billy.
Is it really?
That's how you pronounce it. It's Billy Hernan Gomez.
No way.
I swear to God.
That's fucking crazy.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah, you guys didn't know that?
No,
you guys are
never
fake
heard
Knicks
that.
fans.
That's dumb.
You guys
I'm
are
not
fake
a big
Knicks
fan
fans.
at all.
No, I know. But 2 of them. It's Billy Hernan Gomez. Doesn't make any sense, but
Nope, not at all.
all right, Matty J, you're up.
Yeah, did you know you're up?
Yeah, what are my options, Dean? All timer. Okay.
Anything?
All right.
Those are the 2 options.
That's what I was saying.
Why are you asking me?
You could. Never mind. Just never mind. All right. All right. This didn't help me at all. All right. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Are you
I have my
giving?
play.
Do we get given current or all
Yeah,
time?
we were given that.
Current.
Okay.
Because that depends on the questions.
First question gotta be West Series, right?
Yeah.
Is it in the Eastern Conference?
It is in the Eastern Conference.
Eastern.
Switching it up.
Nice.
All right. Eastern Conference. Do we want to ask if they're above 500 again? I feel like that was a good one to narrow it down in half.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
are they a top 7 seed? Narrows it like really in half.
That's fair. Yeah.
Are they a top 7 seed?
No.
No.
They are not.
So it's the
Between the
Heat.
Heat.
The Heat and below.
All right.
That's 2.
Does
I don't want to ask this this early. Does their logo have red in it?
It's a good one. I like that.
Yes.
Okay, that was a good
Doesn't
question.
really take.
No,
There's a
that
lot
was-
of logos that have red.
Yeah.
That are
Really?
Takes away
Hawks,
the
Bulls.
Hornets and Magic.
Yes, that's literally all
That
the
was a
teams.
bad question. Sorry, guys.
How many are we at?
That's 3.
That was 3.
So you got them. Pistons, Raptors, Wizards, Bulls, Hawks, Heat.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Sorry.
Do you want to ask if
Blue would have been a good question.
they have?
Okay.
Do you want to ask if they have more than? Actually, no. Fuck.
Hmm.
Is the team in the South East Division?
Yes.
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 Southeast is Hawks, Heat,
Wizards.
Hawks, Heat, Wizards.
Hawks, Heat, Wizards.
That's 4 questions.
All right. Hawks,
What
Heat,
division are the
Wizards.
Hornets?
Oh, they're Southeast too,
Southeast.
but they don't have red in
They're
their
already
logo.
out. Yeah.
That's not my thing. I swear to God.
Okay.
I was just genuinely asking. Because they were already out. That's why I asked.
Should we try to narrow the team down to one team?
Yeah, is it the Miami Heat?
No.
That's us.
Feels up.
What was that?
It's
5 or 6?
So it's between the Hawks and the Wizards.
Hawks and Wizards.
Should we do the Ask the Next team?
Is it the Hawks?
Yes.
All right.
So that's what, 6
6,
questions?
yeah.
So we have 4 left.
I feel like we have to ask if they start, right?
Do they start?
I gotta throw something out there.
Throw it up.
Okay, never mind.
Just to,
Yeah. You did.
does this player have the last name Holiday?
No.
There's 2 of them
That's
on
2
the
of them.
team,
Yeah,
so
that's 2 of them.
That was solid.
That's a really
So
good
it takes
question.
away
2 players.
Yeah.
players. Okay, so we have 3 questions left.
Should we ask if they start?
Do they start?
No.
No, but he hesitated, so maybe sometimes.
Nah, they have their set starting 5. When healthy, they have their set
There's 2
starting 5.
questions left. They don't
Yeah,
start.
that makes me
So
think.
it's not Trae Young, it's not DeJounte, it's not John Collins, it's not Bogdan, it's not Clint Capella.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's either Jared Culver or Frank Kaminsky.
We
I
have
feel like
2
it's
questions.
Why?
I just
You have
that's
2
just,
questions
That's
left,
just
right?
my gut feeling.
Should we ask if they're a big man? Should we ask that? Or was that too vague?
So you
You guys,
guys
if their
got,
jersey number is less than 10,
You can do that.
jersey number less than 10.
you can't look
What?
because I have to look it up.
Oh.
Actually, I'll just do it on the phone. Yeah.
I already know what you're talking about.
I was like,
Here, well- That's all their jersey numbers.
it's all right. I already have it.
It's right there.
Okay. You said less than 10?
Yes.
No.
So it's not less
10
than
or
10.
more.
So what are our options?
You now have to guess, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either Bogdan, AJ Griffin, Onyeka.
No, Bogdan starts, no?
No.
I feel like it might be on Onyeka.
Should we, as us, should we rule out Tyrese Martin and Vit Krenji?
I'll give it away. Yes, you could rule them out.
Thanks.
That doesn't count as a question. That's just, if I pick them, that's fucking stupid.
So he hesitated about the starting.
I know.
question.
That's why I was thinking Onyeka. He said when they're healthy. He slipped up a little there. So I was like, it might be Onyeka.
Well, no, I'm just
I
clearing
feel
it
like
up
he's
for you
been
guys.
starting.
AJ Griffin got some the whole.
Yeah. I feel like it's between
This
the
is
two.
our what? Did we have to guess here?
Yeah.
I say we guess between AJ Griffin and Onyeka.
I feel like you wouldn't say anything.
Why?
I don't know.
I like AJ Griffin. I see yes.
That's fine. We can do that.
Is it AJ Griffin?
Fuck!
go.
I thought I fucking had you guys. God damn it.
Wow.
Yes, it is AJ Griffin.
All right, so no one's won yet.
One of my favorite new players.
It's been
in the
the
league.
it's been the
No one's
buzzer
stumped
beater
yet.
every time.
No,
Yeah.
we got Chris's before then, I think.
Did we?
Or no, maybe it wasn't the buzzer. It was though. It was.
I think we used the 10 question.
But he was a surefire. We knew it was Lou Dort at that point. It was like 50-50.
All right, so I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do a.
That was more than
I'm gonna do all time.
You're
It
gonna do
was
all
Willie
time.
or-
I'm gonna switch it up.
No, yours.
Oh, mine? Yeah. No, you guys narrowed it down to Onyeko or AJ Griffin,
With help.
which I don't know how you did that.
I got my player. We're doing 15 or 20 questions for this guy.
Well,
All
it's
time?
an all-time?
All time.
20.
20?
Yeah.
Is this player's primary team the Eastern Conference?
Thought it might down.
Where did they spend most of their career? Yes.
Yeah, I'd say
Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference.
Okay. I have the teams up here.
Would you consider this player's skin complexion to be black?
Yes. Make sure you guys write this down
Narrow it down. So he's
He is, I think.
he's black and
because I was writing it down before.
That's 2. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Should we ask if his career average is over 20 points per game?
So go.
Is his career average over 20 points per game?
It is not.
Okay.
It's not.
Fuck.
It's a lot of players.
That.
It's
Yeah.
like so many
It's
players.
a lot of players.
The only reason I asked it was if he said yes, it narrows it down.
I think the red logo question is a good one for now.
No. Honestly, I think we could still.
Is this player's primary era between time he played for between the 2000 and 2010?
Like, was he in his prime then?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Was his best years in the NBA from 2000 to 2010?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'll say this. It's a little after 2010 as well.
I think
It's definitely before 2010.
Okay. Oh, I think I already have an idea of who it is. We're not throwing it out there, but I have a feeling Dwight Howard is in that. But wait, you thought about it. Oh, okay, never mind. It makes sense because you said some of his prime years were into the 2010s. Okay. He said no.
Does the team this player's primary team, are they currently a top 7 seed?
I was going to ask that question too. Eastern Conference.
They're not
Okay.
top 7 seed.
So Heat, Hawks, Bulls, Wizards, Raptors, Magic, Pistons, Hornets.
That leaves Dwight Howard. Okay, hold up.
Less than 20.
Wait, can we ask is there a division that we can narrow it down to?
Well, Heat, Hawks, Wizards, and Hornets are all in, and the Magic. That whole division is in play here.
That's 5 of the
Do you want to ask what the
7, there's 8 teams.
5 of
Is
the
it the
8.
Southeast Division?
Yes.
Okay. So you said Magic,
Heat,
Heat.
Hawks, Wizards, Magic, Hornets.
Heat, Hawks, Wizards, Magic, Hornets. Okay. Games.
A little bit.
Heat, Hawks, Magic, Pistons, Hornets. Okay. All right.
I have an idea.
I don't think the red in the logo is a bad shout now.
Do they have red in their logo?
They do.
Okay, so
So
that
it's
leaves it to the
Heat, Hawks, or
Pistons.
Wizards.
Okay, so it's not
Well, no,
Dwight
it's
Howard.
not the Pistons. Pistons are
Okay,
in the
yeah,
Southeast.
you're
It's
right.
Heat, Hawks, or Wizards.
Heat, Hawks, or Wizards?
How many questions do we have?
Probably have like 7. I have to assume.
What are the teams we down to?
Heat, Hawks, and Wizards.
Yeah,
Hawks and Wizards.
7.
Who notable played for the Wizards but between 2000 and 2010?
Gilbert Arenas.
But his prime didn't go past 2010, so no.
That's true. Prime went through 2010. Should we just ask teams now?
I was thinking like little.
We have so many questions.
Yo, I just have to ask something. This player still currently playing?
I was
It would have been
this
current
guy.
though.
I was
That
thinking
is
this
true.
guy.
Oh, I was thinking he would throw Udonis Haslem Atlas.
Nah, I feel like Trunks wouldn't have scummed us like that.
No.
That's what?
Yeah,
How many questions is that? Do we know
No,
for sure?
because he's dark.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yo.
I guess we could sort out.
Heat, Hawks, and Wizards. Okay, I think we just have to shout with Wait, okay. No, either way, it's going to eliminate. This could eliminate 2 teams potentially. Is the name of their team an H?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the Heat and the Hawks. How many questions is that?
None.
Okay.
So we're just
Should we
This
make
is
it
already
15? 24. It's up to you guys.
Did this player win a ring?
No.
No. So not part of the Heatles.
Not part of the Heatles. For
So
sure.
it has to be someone on the Hawks.
Because he also won.
Well, yeah, because they won in 05 or 06 with Wade and Shaq. Most of their prime was spent in the East in the 2000s. Hawks carried into the 2010s.
Joe Johnson.
That's not a terrible shout, honestly.
Is it
If
Joe
that's the
Johnson?
fucking player.
Is it Joe Johnson? That's the question.
Oh, damn.
Okay, we might have to ask the height question. Honestly, let's get the team out the way. Let's just fucking make sure that we're not thinking
Is it the
incorrectly.
Hawks?
It is the Hawks.
Okay.
It could be this guy.
All right. Should we ask, is he 6'7" or taller?
Again, should we make it 15 or 20?
What are we at right now? 10 or
'Cause I
11?
feel like you guys might be getting
That was
close.
10.
That was 10?
Yeah.
All right, we'll make it 15. We'll just make it more difficult for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how tall he is. That wasn't the issue. Should we ask the height question? Is he 6'7" or taller?
Yes.
That's 11.
It's Josh Smith or Martin Williams?
There's no way it's. Or it
Is it
could be
Josh
Paul
Smith?
Millsap.
No, he wasn't.
Actually, he
Is
wasn't a
it
part.
Josh
Yeah.
Smith?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Yes, it is John.
Yes, let's go.
Nice.
Good job. Good job.
Let's get it.
That was solid.
That's a good thought, Dean. He brought him up. He had him up on the screen for the last 3 questions. But good shit, Chris. That was nice.
I thought it was Joe Johnson.
All right, and I'm glad that you ended that on an all-time one.
Yeah, I had to.
Because that transitions directly into our next and final segment,
It does. So,
which is
obviously Ortiz isn't here today. So today I'm going to be the host for career over-unders. And we're going to transition this perfectly because my first player is Josh Smith. That's why I thought of him. So, nice. Josh Smith, does he have over or under 13,000 career points?
over.
Under.
Under.
The under is correct at 12,996.
I hate how close these are. Yo, fuck this, man.
Second player, Vince Carter career dunks. Over under 950.
A lot of dunks. Going
20 years in the league, bro.
Under. Yeah, but he didn't dunk after
He
you were
wasn't
like
dunking
15.
much, yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Over.
I'm gonna go under.
The under is correct at 941.
Good logic.
Rasheed Wallace, career technical fouls.
Wow.
Over under 315.
Over.
Over.
Under.
The over is correct at 317.
Hold on line.
All online. Our next player, Lou Amundsen. Career
Fucking Christ.
rebounds. Over under 1,550.
Under.
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 The under is correct at 1,541.
No matter what you were picking, I was saying under for Lou Munson, bro. Come on.
What are our scores right now?
I'm
I have 2.
You're 4
You're
for 4.
4 for 4?
Wow.
How many do you have?
2.
I have 2 as well.
All right. Ben Simmons.
How many do we have left?
2 more.
We have to go perfect, and Dean has to not agree with us.
Ben Simmons, career threes. Over under 4.
Under.
Over.
Under.
The over is correct.
It
At
was 5. It was 5. I fucking knew it, man. Fuck.
All right, so you're
Damn
5
it,
for
it's
5.
5
You
for
have
fucking
2.
5, bro.
All right, this last one's worth 3. No, it's not worth it.
We should do it like the side bet. This
2-1.
last one's worth 4.
You're the host.
This last one is worth 3 points.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Manute Bowl career blocks over under 2,050.
Over.
Under.
Over.
The over is correct at 2,080.
We're all tied.
We're all tied up here, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
went 5 for 6. I'm so
We're all
excited.
I gotta find one more now.
We're all tied up. Fantastic.
Let me think of a player really quick. All right.
This is stupid. This game's bullshit.
Should have went 6 for 6, Dean.
I know. I should have just agreed with Chris. Whatever it was, it would have just been fine.
Should have just. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't.
I should have let the both of you answer and just, yeah, whatever.
Just, yeah.
Nah.
Where? Nah, that was a
All
good
right.
one.
For the tiebreaker,
Oh boy.
Dwight Howard, career all-star selections. Over under 9.
Under. Jinx.
Do that again, just for the TikTok. To say it.
One at a time.
Under.
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 The under is correct at 8.
Oh no, we need another tiebreaker.
Another.
Let's write
Wait,
our
wait,
answers
wait.
down so it's not like.
Time out.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
here's
right.
the thing. No. We can't do over under as the tiebreaker. There's 3 of us.
Yeah,
It's
that's
whoever has
true.
to get the closest.
All right, so we'll do. All right, the last one. Whoever gets closest.
You got to give us a range, as Ortiz did.
Don't
Okay.
say your answer and we'll write it down.
Write it down.
Yes. All right, let me think.
Let me just pull a pen and paper out of my fucking.
You have a
book.
notes app.
You do have a notes.
I can't just think it in my head. I have to write it down.
Yeah, you have to write it.
You have to write it down because we're showing trumps.
It
Alright.
makes sense.
Actually, no. Chris doesn't even need to. He could say it. Me and you could show it first, and then Chris could just say it.
Or no, Chris would say it first, and then you guys show
Yeah,
through.
Chris would have to.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean,
Alright.
yeah, that's true. No, because he wouldn't see it either way.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, go ahead.
I'm not basing
Chris
my
is
answer
gonna say
off
it
of what
first.
you
Yeah,
guys
Chris is gonna
put
say it
right
first, and
down.
then we're gonna write that.
Alright.
It has,
So-
it's important.
I'm just going off 5.
This matters.
Nothing to do with
So I'm gonna give a range, right?
Yes.
The stat is Derrick Rose career rebounds. The range is 2,200 to 2,300.
That's a wow. Okay.
I'll let them write first, and then you answer.
Go
Got
on.
it? All right, Chris.
It
What's
was
your
2,200 to 2,300. 2,287.
2,247.
2,272.
The correct answer is 2,279. Matty J is the winner.
How many did you say?
Bullshit.
2,287.
Wow,
Wait.
1 by 1.
Oh,
1 by 1.
Congrats.
Nice.
You didn't deserve it.
Nah,
Yeah,
Dean's
you're
the real winner.
Hold
But-
the fucking L, Dean.
Whatever.
Hold the fucking
No,
L.
Sorry,
it's all right.
This is what you took.
I
That-
want the old host back.
He took that. And L, you can't even see it.
The old host that wouldn't have screwed me like that.
I'm sorry.
yo.
Let's make it interesting.
The old host isn't here,
He
is
isn't
he?
here. We have to make it interesting, you know?
Jeez, we missed you today, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did miss you. Clearly, you're missing.
I don't
Answer
know
your
who's
phone in the morning, man. That's it.
Jeez, bro. I woke up earlier to make sure I had time to pick you up, and you didn't wake up.
watching. Didn't wake up.
It's messed up.
It's all right. It's all right, Ortiz. You're not the only one that fucked us over today. But it's all right.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's
It's
That's
okay,
true.
Ortiz.
You're just like him.
No, literally.
Yeah.
But anyways, with that, I mean, that's all we really it's really
fun.
all we really have today. This was a fun one. So thank you guys so much for watching. One thing, make sure you like this this video, obviously, after it gets posted. Make sure you go check out all of our other videos. Wednesday morning, we posted one, Go Like That. Chris just released the video, as he said earlier. Go like that. Go subscribe to his channel. Hit that notification bell. Same thing for our BallGame podcast.
Every single day we're posting Star of the Day. Check that out.
Yes, follow us on all of our socials. That goes hand in hand. The link tree will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Deadpool, shout out to you real quick at the end of the show. And that's that.
We heart you all.
We do love you all.
Ball game.
BallGame, 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 BallGame.